If it rocks, the new 105.3 FM. 3. Why are we late, Eddie? Is it us or somebody?
It was us.
All right. Never mind. 3:13. Producer Dan Lewis is here. Associate producer Eddie Boyd. J.D. Ryan. Where's the Lysol? Right there? Oh. Where? Oh, I see it. I can't touch this console.
Are we almost out?
Yeah. Of course, the fact that we use it to set fire.
Yeah, we would do that kind of quick.
We're almost out of Oprah hairspray, by the way.
Okay, I'll get some.
Are they restocked at that Exxon? Or Mobile?
Mobile, I haven't checked.
No.
Go back to them.
Everett, how about you shut the mic off when you spray it?
JD sprayed his with his on.
He turned his off.
He did not. Yes, I did. Oh, sorry.
God, you ain't been back 3 minutes.
Oh, quit bitching. And you're already bitching.
What did you do?
When?
Just now.
I sprayed the microphone with Lysol. Shoot me dead.
Bye.
Eddie, sorry. Never mind. Eddie.
Of all studios to use that cliche.
Yeah. Lost my mind.
All right. You feeling better?
Much better, thank you.
You have the flu last week or what?
Horrible.
You have the full-blown flu or just a couple of days or what?
Full-blown, lying in the bed in horrible pain, unable to sit up and watch television flu. Really bad.
Also unable to... Okay.
Don't be ridiculous.
I know. It must be a joy to be sick in your home and live with Valerie.
It was fine. She took care of me while I was sick. Brought me things, soup, and glad tidings.
Okay.
Really, she was wonderful.
I didn't say anything. You said it must be a joy.
It is. Thank you for asking.
All right. Yeah, let me grab this. Go ahead, Chad. You're on the air.
Yeah, Russ, how you doing?
Good.
How was the evening last night?
Oh, it was fine.
Mm-hmm. Did you have to pay for anything at all?
No.
Get a lot of free dances?
No. Did we get any dances?
No.
No.
Well, damn it.
That's not, well, we didn't ask for any. We had a couple of girls walk by at the,
They took you in the back room?
Where'd they take us to the lodge?
They took us to the VIP room first, and we went back downstairs.
Yeah. Somebody didn't want to sit upstairs.
Well, there were more girls downstairs.
So what? Well, we were there to eat.
I know.
Eat what, Russ?
What did I have? I had some free-range chicken.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. Free-range chicken. Who got lobster?
I had lobster and steak.
Oh, of course you did.
It's great.
Yeah.
Do you ever eat anything but lobster?
I love it. Anytime it's free, yes. Lobster gobble here gets it.
You're not, wait a minute. You're not
lobster gobble.
Yeah, you're not pointing a finger at me, are you? Every time it's free, you have 6.
Did I have one last night?
No, you actually didn't have one.
Thank you. Then I guess it's not every time.
The 6 you ate the other time when I had 1.
They were small.
Mine were the same size as yours.
And I believe that was all you can eat lobster.
Yeah.
So you tried.
That was the deal. It was all you could eat.
Right.
It wasn't like I just ordered a bunch because it was the same price, whether I had 17 or 1.
That's true.
So, we go back to you. Lobster whore.
What is that?
Anytime we go to eat for free, lobster's going down your throat. I don't care where it is.
I like it.
No, you like it when somebody pays for it.
I bought it myself.
You lying mother. 8 of them?
Not true. It was good. Very good food.
Yeah, it was.
Very good service. Yeah, they have she was really nice. Really good chef there.
Oh, I forgot to bring your money, JD, for the tip. Hey, were we supposed to tip the limo driver last night? The guy from 360 Limos?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Were we supposed to tip him?
Probably,
but he let us out of the limo and then jumped right back in and took off.
Yeah, I like that.
I was like, see you fellas, and took off. I was like,
we should mail him a tip.
Okay. I'm sure, Dan, you were chasing him down the street with his tip, trying to pull him over. Oh, yeah, no, the tab comes. Nobody has cash but me.
We're giving you cash.
Where is it?
I'll bring it.
You don't have it?
I think I gave you a $50 bonus, didn't I?
Yeah? Oh, okay. So the tip's on me.
No. But don't make it sound like I don't ever give you money.
Lobster boy.
Yeah.
Well, he had the chance for
We're going to see you on the. We're going to see you on the front of Weekly World News, Lobster Boy. Go like this. Make the face. That's it. Somebody take his picture. What about 500?
He had a chance for more money yesterday and blew it.
Yeah,
because he zapped you.
No, you cheated. Hey, where's the tape, by the way, Eddie, of JD shocking himself? Who's got it?
The video's right here.
Well, what's it doing there? How am I going to get it on the net?
I don't know. I took this out last night and just didn't give it to you. You want it? Maybe later. Take it home with you. Take the camera.
Give it to Eddie.
Okay. I'm going to open this thing.
I got like 50 emails this morning. People made donations to the foundation so they could see this videotape.
You're kidding.
Mm-mm.
It's worth every penny.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
It's excellent.
There you go.
If you want to actually see the audio of JD hitting his ass with a stun gun, just go to russmartin.com. You can figure out how to make a donation to the foundation. Oh, when you're making the donation through PayPal with a credit card, it's got a little box on there that says, you know, a little subject line or whatever. Just say, you know, I want to see the videotape. You know, JD Shock. Whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, afterwards, smartass here, JD, decides he's going to scare me with a stun gun.
Really?
Yeah.
We were just playing around during a commercial.
Eddie goes, here, battery's out of it. Go get it. Does he check ahead of time?
Of course not.
No. When does he check? When he hits me in the fat of my back.
I still think I missed you. I swung at him like this. I went, I was as surprised as you were.
Good. It cost you $500.
That was a number you pulled out of the air. You want to wash on your on the bet?
I'm not. That's what I charged to shock me unexpectedly. You should have
set the price after the event.
You should have checked before you did it. How many times? Go take a business course.
I got it. So I should say, I'm going to surprise you, and if by chance I accidentally shock you, what's it going to cost me?
$5. Now you know, but now in the future you know. Never go into a restaurant and not ask for price.
Isn't the element of surprise sort of taken out of that whole issue then? It's not funny
I
anymore?
don't believe that was the surprise that I wanted.
Yeah. Well, that's fine.
Next time when you're going to surprise me, negotiate ahead of time.
So now I get nothing out of this deal.
Free lobster.
You got to shock me.
Well, everybody ate free.
So? Did we tip that waitress right last night?
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I figured it up on the way home. Yeah, good.
Was that a good 20%?
Good, more than 20%, yeah.
All right.
And she was fun.
Yeah, she was.
She loved you.
Mm-hmm.
She was all over you.
Mm-hmm. We hit a couple of bars that invited us out.
Yeah?
The first one, I guess they forgot to leave word that we were coming.
Right.
We won't say who it was.
Okay.
We go in. Dan walks up to the chick up front and says, she goes, that'll be an $8 cover. And Mr. Entertainment goes, not for us. I went, tell her who we are so we can get in there.
I did.
We're with the radio station. Well, that narrows it down to 30.
I said, we're with the Russ Martin Show. And she said, Chuck Woolery or something.
No, it was,
who was some other name out
Guy, what was it?
Guy Davis.
Guy Davis. Are you with the Guy Davis party?
there? No. Russ Martin Show.
And then she pauses and she goes, you're not with the... Guy Davis. No, that's not us. So then she goes and talks to the guy standing at the door. One of the managers or whatever. She goes, they're here from the radio station. She goes, but it's not the Guy Davis party. So he doesn't know what's going on. He goes, come on in, we'll get you a table. So we got to sit down, and they bring another manager over, and he's explaining to him, and that guy goes, all right, so is this a whole Guy Davis party? And finally JD goes, I hate living in his shadow. Guy Davis.
He gets all the good stuff.
Who is that?
I have no idea.
Does anybody know?
Not a clue.
Is that the right name, Eddie?
I believe so.
So I told Dan, I went, you know what? This has got mess up written all over it.
Sure.
Let's go somewhere else. Because you don't want to eat and drink and have them come over and go, you know, here's a tab, and then we have to go, Guy's got it. Guy Davis is picking it up.
Yeah.
Put it on the Guy Davis tab. So then we went over the lodge.
JD had lobster.
Mm-hmm. It was great. Beautiful place. And they had that VIP area upstairs. We went upstairs first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a really nice club. Yeah.
On top.
You been upstairs? Because they just put that in 7 months ago.
No, I haven't been there. But
it's cool.
Mm-hmm. What was the theme upstairs, JD? Casablanca.
Rick's place.
Oh.
It's really cool.
Hello? You on the phone? For information, press 2. To speak to our business office, press 3. Pull your head out of your ass.
Press 4. And mouth breathe.
Hello? Yeah.
Oh, it's Brumley.
Hello?
Yes, I need to ask, is this 105.3?
Yes.
Just need to ask Everett a question.
All right, go ahead.
Everett, I got pulled over in Irving last week, and it was about 5:30, and the cop claims that I passed a bus that had the lights on.
Okay.
I saw no bus anywhere. Is that worth fighting, or?
Absolutely. What you need is an attorney.
Everett Newton.
You need a good one.
214-823-LAWS.
We said a good one.
I set you up for that.
All right, man. Thanks a lot.
You bet.
Bye.
What are you doing something like that? The most you can do is go in and go, there wasn't a bus, and the cop goes, yeah, there was.
And then we say,
And then what?
Oh, then we win. They dismiss it.
Well, so he doesn't really need you.
No, he needs me to go,
Oh.
Because I've been to school to say that.
Right. Habeas,
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
All right. I guess we can start news.
We certainly can.
Since we have no fabulous stories to tell from last night.
Just about night. Home by 10:30. Partying like rock stars.
Wow. Uptown. And Dan went?
Yeah. Of course, Laura calls 2 or 3 times while we're out.
That was my next question.
Absolutely.
How many times did she call? You're awfully quiet today, too, Dan. Did you get in trouble?
No, I didn't get in trouble.
Yes, you did.
She was already asleep when I got home. So things were quiet last night.
Well, what did she want? I mean, we weren't in the limo 5 minutes, and she pages him. Dan's going, oh, no, I don't have my cell phone. Well, I'll call her later. I'm going to call her. Who's got a cell phone? None of us. I'm going to call her over.
It was nothing serious. She had gotten my message and wanted to know how late I was going to be.
Yeah.
And I told her that we would get back when we got back.
Oh, yeah, right. That's what you told her.
That's not what it sounded like.
And then she paged a second time and wanted to know why I had disconnected the TV and stuff in the bedroom.
The tracking device.
GPS.
That was good. You've been saving up.
Yeah. All week I worked on that.
Honey, I was just calling you back. You paid me?
Where are you?
In the limo with the guys. We're going out.
Time to come home.
Nah, we're just getting here, honey. I'll call you later.
I said come home!
Can't go home right now. I'm not
You've had enough fun tonight.
I'm not driving.
You've had enough fun for tonight. It's time to be with me.
We're not even there yet, honey. Punk.
I said come the hell home!
I'll ask Russ if I can.
And now we're not having sex.
Yeah.
I don't want your big ass crawling all over me. I just bathed. Plus, when you get naked, it scares me.
Honey.
I said no.
Russ can
How would you like to be lying in bed and see this hideous nude yak coming at you? You crush me.
No. You could be on
I'd
top.
rather lay on the floor and have you drop a chest of drawers on me 100 times and have your big hairy ass crawl on me.
Why don't I just stay out?
Get your ass home. And don't forget my tampons. Heavy flow.
You got pretty close.
Are you just determined to end my marriage? Is that it? Then I can go out and play with the guys whenever I want if I'm divorced?
Wasn't that great? You used to be able to go out and play. Dan would come over to my apartment. This is like back in the early 90s. We go out. We can get drunk. We stole the apartment complex's golf cart. We went riding on Skillman.
Oh, my God. And a golf cart.
Yeah, it was the one that the maintenance guys used.
Uh-huh.
I told you that.
They don't go very fast, though.
15, maybe?
I don't know.
You're on Skillman.
Skillman at, what was that cross street? At Lita.
We were asking people if they'd seen our ball.
Yeah. And this golf course is a mother. Sitting at the light at, I think that's Skillman and Adelia.
Yeah.
Or
I was
Lita.
playing a Titleist too. Have you seen it?
Little nick on the side.
Driving around yelling four.
Excuse me. Holler at the people in the car. Hey, see my ball?
Look. So that was 10 years ago he was married then. Why did he hang out then and not now?
I don't know. Why is that, Dan?
Another kid?
I've just, become kind of, more of a homebody over the years. And especially with my son. I like to go home and play with my little boy.
Yeah, but you used to be able to stay over all the time. I don't remember you checking in.
Well, I still can.
That's back when you were fun. You were a free-range chicken.
I still can. I just,
No, you can't. Must I get Laura back on the phone?
She did page you before we ever got there.
Twice.
And you freaked. I had to call her. I don't have my cell phone. Oh, Jesus, I forgot my cell phone. Well, we don't have one. No. Oh, goodbye.
I just need to check in with her. It's not that big a deal. What did she want? I used to check in with her back then, just not as often.
Mm-hmm.
What did she want?
Well, like I said, the first time was just wanting to know how late we were going to be out.
By the way, make that the promo for today, wherever it says the tracking device.
And the second time was because I'd been moving some stuff around the bedroom and had disconnected the TV, and I forgot to hook it back up. She wanted to know.
She didn't know how to plug it in?
She didn't know how to plug it in. She wanted to know what to do.
You're kidding. She didn't know how to plug it in? That's why
I
she
had disconnected all of the audio and video, and she wasn't sure which needed to be hooked back up.
And she needed to know while you were out with the guys.
She didn't want to wait until I got home, right? Even though
And you guys only have one TV in the house?
No.
Okay.
But it's the one in the bedroom.
Okay, that's
lay in the bed.
Only good TV channels come in the bedroom.
She wanted to be able to lie on the bed and watch TV.
Right. Okay. All sounds perfectly legit.
It is. Nothing hidden. There was no screaming and yelling.
It's amazing that all of a sudden we all decide to go out and a pager starts going off.
Honey, what do you want? Is it righty tighty lefty loosey or I mean whatever? Calling twice?
Honey, what? I get out of the shower to tinkle? No, you don't have to. Okay, thanks.
That's not what it was about. It was just simple, mundane things. You're just twisting it all out of proportion.
Yeah, no, we have to. We got 4 hours to fill. Go ahead, you're on the air. Hello? Go on, hello? Yes.
Hello?
Yes. Yes.
Go on, hello?
Hello?
I'm on the air?
Yes! What?
Oh, hey, I was just going to say...
I was what he was missing. He was waiting on me. The what?
What?
All right. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that's probably why the Xbox locks up. A Microsoft employee can't plug in a TV.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, it is kind of shot there. Because my Xbox has been locking up.
Well, did you get it off the carpet?
Yes. And it doesn't lock up on all the games. It just locks up on Project Gotham or Gotham, whatever that's called.
Then you may have a problem with the disc. You may have scratched the disc.
I haven't done anything with it.
It's clearly your fault, Russ, and not that of Microsoft.
Right. Isn't it funny how Dan doesn't even bring that up? But if it were his car, lousy pickup. He said junk. Chevy blows. Got nothing to do with me. The fact that I can't drive. Sorry. Your truck looks like you ran through a sideways hailstorm. What do you want me to say?
It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Kind of does. I think it's just funny.
At least mine hasn't broken down.
What does that mean? So what?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I didn't cause it to break down.
Let it go. You're just making fun of my truck. I haven't done anything to it.
Somebody did.
I think we're making fun of your life, actually.
Your truck's just part of it.
There's 2 little minor dings on the truck.
Those aren't minor dings.
Other people did it while I wasn't even in the damn truck. I park it on the parking lot. I come back. Somebody's whacked it in the side. What am I supposed to do? How was I supposed to protect that?
All I know is all your vehicles.
How was I supposed to protect that?
Mine's protected.
Park it way out in the hell of the other end of the parking lot.
Nobody bangs mine up. Anybody bang yours up?
No,
well, maybe it's time for somebody to bang it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe they will.
Bunch of pissed off people with Xboxes that don't work.
You act like I was just out doing donuts in the parking lot and smashing into everything. It was parked. I wasn't in it.
Okay. It's amazing how that happens just to you.
And again, not Dan's fault.
No, it's not. Yes, what?
Is this Russ?
Yes.
Hey, about your Xbox, I know for a fact, I have had one for about a month now. I've had like 2 games that just don't work on them. And that they glitch, take them back up, and they exchange them out for a new game.
Oh, really?
It's generally the games that they're working on that. It's got nothing to do with whether you set it on carpet or not. And this is according from the guy at the store in the mall that told me.
Oh, okay. You got the mall. Was this guy in a kiosk?
No, this was a guy in the actual part of the mall. It's at the electronics boutique.
The what?
The electronics boutique.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I trust those guys. The ones in the kiosk, you never know.
No, they're generally human beings. But, yeah, so just if it's a problem with the game, they said bring it in there or call the manufacturer game and they'll switch you out.
Yeah, I got a better idea. Dan, take it back for me. Well, you got it from the Microsoft store. What do I do?
I'll take care of it. Just bring me the game. I'll swap.
I need it back pretty quick, though, because I'm up to the Super Beetle.
I know, and you'll have a panic attack if you don't get it back.
Isn't the Super Beetle one of the starter cars?
No.
It's a second level.
I've gotten up to the second level, the Super Beetle. It's a little bit quicker. Who would have thought that was faster than a spider?
I wouldn't.
Never in a million years.
Sounds like I'm betting on bugs. You race bugs, yeah. Guess what happens when they lose? Spider. Yeah. All right, let's do news here. This is deteriorated as snot. You already hand me audio?
Yeah.
All right, 3:35. J.D. Ryan is on the new 105.3 FM Talk with news.
Thank you, Russ. News brought to us by...
Oh, hang on, since you can't find that. You going to Coyle's funeral Friday?
Yes.
Okay. You got your stuff now?
I got it.
All right.
Quiznos.
Yeah, we're coming to work Friday after the funeral, right?
Correct. We decided that last Sunday night.
While we were drunk.
It made a lot of sense then.
Yeah, how come it doesn't make any sense now?
I don't know.
Because I told Bob McNeil first thing this morning, all right, here's the deal. We are coming to work Friday. We're taking Monday off because it's President's Day. Mm-hmm. Well, the girls in the commercial department up here had a crap fit. We already rearranged all the spots for Friday. I'm sorry that this is an inconvenience. But for some reason, we decided it was better to do it this way. I just don't know why.
Well,
because I'm telling you right now, coming in, I've had all day to prepare for the show, and it sucks already. Friday, there's going to be like a 3 or 4 hour gap in the middle of my day, and we're going to a funeral. It's not like we're going to Six Flags and then coming to work.
Part of it was Friday. We had a studio audience.
I don't care about that.
I know, that's part of the reasoning. The rest of it was something else. Double vodka something.
And Rick called me today, her husband.
Yes. You made me cry, aren't you? Yeah.
He wants me to be a pallbearer.
Okay.
I'm not going to have any fun at all.
No.
I don't like stuff like this. I just don't.
If this runs long, are we be late on the air, or are we get breaking away at 2:30 regardless?
Well, I think if I'm a pallbearer, as crass as it sounds, I don't think I can drop it and just run.
Okay. Good God, look at the time.
Holy crap. The other guy.
I would say we need to have somebody here with best of in the event we're running late.
Okay.
Everett, you want to see something funny?
Yes.
Watch JD's eyes.
Stop it. Why do you take such joy in that?
Because it's going to hit me sooner or later, and you guys are going to make fun of me.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, you're right.
Because I was just sitting at the computer today, and I thought, hey, we need to ask Coyle.
Yeah.
So it's going to be those things that start to sink in. So it'll just hit me one day on the air, and I'll turn into a great big wad of snot. And then you guys can laugh at me.
Like I did on Monday when we started talking about it.
All right, you ready for news?
I am.
All right, 3:37. J.D. Ryan is on the new 105.3 FM Talk.
Thank you, Russ. News brought to us by Quiznos. Toasted just tastes better. It is Wednesday, February 13th, one day before Valentine's Day, guys and girls.
What are you getting Valerie, by the way?
I can't say that on the air. She'll find out.
That's what she deserves.
I think she'll enjoy it.
Everybody always enjoys nothing.
I didn't say that.
Can't bitch about it. The size, the color. You don't need a receipt.
Then take it back.
Yeah.
It tastes bad. I got her flowers.
Do you?
I sent them. Oops. All right.
Oops, what?
No, I'm kidding. They've already gotten there.
Oh, have they?
I got them early. I sent them yesterday just to avoid the rush. Prince Michael Jackson Jr. is 5 years old today. Peter Gabriel's 52. Jerry Springer turns 58. Starker Channing, 58 also. Peter Tork of the Monkees, 60. George Segal is 68. And Chuck Yeager, 79.
George Segal.
He's an old actor guy.
George Segal, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, Segal. Is it Segal?
Is it Segal?
Yes.
Yeah.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Ah, that's the guy.
Well, whose birthday is it?
It's George.
Seagal.
Got it.
Okay. John Walker Lynn, charged with trying to kill U.S. personnel while he was fighting with the Taliban in Afghanistan, has pleaded not guilty and asked for a jury trial. Walker answered in terse sentences when direct questioning during the arraignment, entered his plea, not guilty, sir. The government has dropped its most serious charge against a Dallas pilot accused of using a false passport to get his job with American Eagle. Luis Garmendia of Venezuela could have been sentenced to 10 years in prison if convicted of possession of fraudulent documents and making false statements. Instead, his case will be handled in a special immigration court where the maximum punishment is deportation. Probably the biggest story out of the Olympics, this will be cut one so far, is Jamie, and I'll probably get these names wrong too. It's Jamie Sale and David.
She is a piece. Have you seen her?
Pelletier of Canada.
They were the Canadian skating team. What are they bitching and moaning about, by the way?
Here's her picture.
No, they lost and shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Here's her picture.
Look at her. Look at that.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyway, they came to winning a gold. They basically, Monday, they had a perfect performance. Should have won the gold medal, but the Russians actually screwed up. They screwed up. The Russians missed on what was it called? A double axel. They screwed up on a double axel, but the Russian judge gave them the better score, and they ended up getting the gold. And everybody's up in arms about it. Even the NBC.
Wait a minute, who got the gold? The Russians?
Russians did.
All right, so the Russians got it.
Right.
These Canadians got the silver.
Yeah, they got the silver, but everybody said this is an embarrassment to the sport because clearly theirs was the gold performance.
All I know is I could hear them in the background. I was working on the computer today, and I always leave CNN on the background, or the headline news, and I just hear them bitching about something.
Mm-hmm. That's what cut one is.
Oh, okay, well then this is going to be it.
We are sad about it. It's because, I would rather be here to talk about my performance. But we all know this is not what everybody is here for. We put some dirt on what we did. So we're sad. I mean, I'm not gonna spare your time with a cliche and tell you, give 100% and all that stuff, but we did give 100% and we ended up with silver. And sometimes the silver medal is won by a gold medal performance. That's what we did.
That is one of the most pathetic comments I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, why not just do the right thing? Because if they turn it around, here's what the idiot should have done. Mm-hmm. She can say whatever she wants. She's a piece of ass.
She's on next.
Oh, anyway, here's what they should do. Is go, you know what? They got a better score. They deserve to win. Congratulations to them. I'm glad they got the gold. That way, if they go back and reverse this, they don't look like whiny asses.
Right.
And they come out looking good all the way around. You got to manipulate people.
Yeah. You should write a book. Canadian.
What?
Is this her?
Yeah. Good.
Hi, because we skated great and we had such a good experience here, and we have nothing to be ashamed of. Everyone here in the audience, Canadians, Americans, even around the village, we went for breakfast really early this morning, and a lot of the other athletes are coming up to us and saying, you guys are so good, and we're so proud of you guys.
They weren't talking about your skating.
And it's neat. It's really neat. But Dave and I are so proud of what we've done.
How old is she?
Can't take that
She's
away.
like 18?
Probably. Didn't say on here.
God, it's got to smell like fresh scent Glade.
The Canadian Olympic Committee is asking for an investigation, and the International Skating Union says they'll look into it. We're going to check out on that there.
We didn't see anything.
At the end of the third day of competition, by the way, United States still has the most medals, 3 gold, 4 silver, 2 bronze, 9 total. Austria is next with 7, then Germany with 6. Russians have 5.
Did anybody actually sit down and watch the Olympics?
Not yet.
Not a moment.
I tried.
How long does it go on?
Forever. It never ends.
Oh, last night at the lodge, I watched some of it.
Oh.
Well, they had the skating on, so we saw some of the male skaters.
We're in a great big facility with a bunch of women running around with their hanging out. And JD goes, look, TV. Hey, figure skaters.
Giant TV right in front of you. Couldn't miss it.
Man, this lobster's good.
Yes, it was. Speaking of the Olympics, the NBC Flame is a fake. If you look past host Bob Costas during the network's coverage of the Salt Lake City Games, there's a little fireplace, a little manicured set. Turns out the fire is totally fake. It's just a video illusion. NBC is not alone. Well, people keep saying, how come it never goes out? How come they never have to restock it? Because it's just a continuous loop tape that they've dubbed in behind it.
I'm glad someone's finally resolved this for me. It's been on my mind.
Wait a minute. Is it in a fireplace? Is it a candle?
It's a fireplace.
Well, why would anybody want to know?
It's not there.
Huh?
It's not there.
Well, okay, great. But why would anybody look at a fireplace going, hey, isn't that like burn out?
I don't know.
Couldn't it just be a gas fireplace?
I got a better one for you. NBC's not alone when it comes to enhancing athletics. Back in August of 2000, a handful of bird enthusiasts were watching the PGA Championship on CBS when they noticed some of the chirps they were hearing belonged to birds normally not found in Louisville, Kentucky at that time of year. And CBS owned up to actually putting recorded bird sounds in behind the golf guys. And birds don't belong here. Can you believe that?
What is that? Is that sparrows? Or not.
Didn't know they had pterodactyls in Kentucky.
Why do they feel they need to beef up the golf thing in the first place? We need to add some more bird sounds.
Somebody went to the trouble.
Have you ever watched golf on television?
Yeah, it's boring anyway. I mean, bird noises is not going to help.
You see the producers going, hey, what can we do to enhance this golf game? I know. Put football on.
Put a monster truck driving down the course, something.
Dancers, anything.
Put some chicks out there with their cans hanging out. That'll help it a lot. God knows the snazzy dressing guys. Should be enough.
My dad used to watch it on TV. Absolute waste of television time.
I can't even imagine playing. And everybody that plays says it's once you get hooked, it's cool.
They love you.
All right. So playing's maybe okay. Watching it? I'd rather watch Osmosis. I don't even know what that is.
Playing is entertaining because you're out there walking around, you're talking with your friends, you're having a good time.
Yeah.
It's a reason to hang out and you're doing something while you're doing it.
Yeah.
But watching other guys play, and having the commentators are all whispering,
oh yeah,
that's entertainment.
Well, you can't, break your concentration at the players.
Let's see. Watch this. Yeah, screw it. Put it on the fluoridation channel.
Okay, well, if it seems like you're seeing more strollers and powder pink bibs lately, you're probably right. American women are having more babies than at any other time in the last 30 years. For the first time since 1971, women are bearing enough children to offset the deaths in the United States. The center reported 4,058,814 births in the year 2000 alone. The national birth total breaks down to an average of 2.13 children for every woman through her childbearing years.
Oh, that's too many.
15 to 49. 2.1 kids.
Somebody needs to open up a baby buffet.
Go to the mall. Look around.
It's funny. I thought about this coming to work. I don't know why I was thinking about this, but I think I know why women will have a bunch of kids. Because like you have one or two and your body's already shot. Yeah. I mean, you look at your cans, you go, how much more damage can I do to these? What the hell? I'll squat out a couple of more. It's not like they're going to get better.
Mm-mm.
Well, and once your investment shifts toward family, you might as well go for broke.
All the way.
Yeah.
That's pathetic.
Right, Dan?
Don't drag him into this.
Cameron Diaz was asked for the March issue of Cosmopolitan magazine if she'd like to be a guy for a day, and here is her well-thought-out response. Quote, there's a certain bit of equipment I am desperately wondering about. I am curious to know what it's like to whiz standing up. Cameron Diaz. End quote.
I've heard other women say that. Is it really a fascination?
She has, but that's what she likes. She wants to know what it's like to be able to stand there.
Well, women can actually do that standing up.
Okay, good.
I've seen the websites.
You too, huh?
Yeah, but not the same.
What?
Down her leg and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's anyway, that's coming on.
I don't know that if I was a chick, or if I was a... Hold on. All right, everybody shut up. Stop it with the jokes. Read the next story.
No way out of that one.
Nah, I was going to say, I wouldn't want to have a cooch for a day just to see what it was like.
Nope.
So I don't know why women would want to have a penis for the day.
It's, what is it, penis envy, they call it?
Yes. Yeah, Dan has that.
Who came over that? Yeah. Sorry, center of the universe.
Hold on. Yes, what is it?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the...
All right. Hello?
Russ.
Yes.
What's happening, man?
Yeah.
Doing all right?
Yeah.
Hey, question for you.
All right.
If,
17. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hi, this is Sherry. I just wanted to call and let Russ know.
Yes.
You can get on sheenus.com. And it's a male little...
They go to the bathroom standing up?
Yeah.
And what's the website?
Sheenus, SHENIS.
.com. And what is it? Just like something you strap on? It's kind of got a funnel thing?
It actually looks like a penis. Mm-hmm. But it's kind of like a little fun. They can stand up and pee. I've actually seen the website.
You know what? I've had to hit the delay on you 8 times. Say whiz or tinkle.
You can't say that word even use it. It's an SEC.
Her brain's locked up now.
Which word did I use?
Well, I've already had to hit the delay 2 or 3 times. Can I put it back? Yeah, okay. Are you still there?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, LMNO. Don't say the next letter. You got it? Thank you.
What were we talking about?
Ladies,
I know what I was going to ask. Yeah. Do you have one? Lady on the phone.
Hello?
Do you have one?
No, I don't. I've just seen the website and seen them on the website.
Oh. All right, well, we'll look into it. Thank you.
All right.
I don't understand why that's a big deal for chicks.
I don't either. Isn't it great, though? I mean, I don't know. I grew up out in the country, and there's something very gratifying about just standing out on your back porch and hanging it out and letting it go.
The hell is that, Dan?
Someone just brought this to me. It's the attachment. It's the sheenus.
What are we doing with it?
You just happen to have one in the building?
It was just, I guess somebody sent one up here.
Target. Were they talking about it on the midday show?
Yeah, Target's got penis envy too.
I don't know who this came from.
I don't know why we'd have penis envy. Never mind. Is that what it's called?
The sheenus. Yeah, it's right there on the package.
Let me see it.
That's huge.
Eddie, grab that, would you? Well, that's too much of a coincidence that some chick would call in about that. Were they talking about it on the midday show?
I don't know.
Well, if we could find somebody that listens, we could find out. Hang on, let me see this. Squat, no mo. The female answer to the penis. No, it's not a sex toilet. It just helps you with other homeboys. Sigmund Freud's most quoted statement was, "What does a woman want?" Hence his theory, penis envy. You're right. That's what every woman wants. Her own tool. Women, are you envious when you see him write his name in snow? Does it set you on fire when he hangs his pole over the side of the boat? Women have to use the bait bucket. It's the only thing that you can't stink up.
I'm told that thing has been floating around here since the AW days.
Oh, really?
Just like that in the package. And it's just moved from office to office, so somebody decided to bring it down and hand it to
That's huge. Like any chick would carry that around with her.
This is at least a foot long.
About 15 inches, yeah.
What, does it just go like this?
Uh-huh. Hollow tube shaped like?
Ticked off with the long lines at the ladies' room when men's room has no line. It's time women have our own. Mother Nature didn't give women a penis. Get yours today. I wonder how much this damn thing is.
$20 or something like that.
Well worth every penny.
All right. Go ahead. Wrap it up. Okay, Deborah Norville on Inside Edition, our buddy Deborah. She talks today on the disturbing trend among teenagers, which will be covered on today's Inside Edition here on cut number 3. Deborah Norville, disturbing trend. Teenagers.
Believe it or not, one of the faster growing forms of cosmetic surgery for teenagers are tummy tucks. They call it the Britney effect. Britney Spears in her low slung pants and this flat little tummy, and girls all want to dress like Britney and want to look like her so much that they are now resorting to surgery.
Good.
Why is she concerned about that? Has she had a couple of kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. She needs to think about that, too.
But they're talking about teenagers.
Hey, have you guys seen the, I forwarded it to you guys. I don't know if you've seen it or not. It's a website, and it breaks down Britney Spears' breast size.
Yeah, I saw that.
Over the years.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it's not like they start out small and they get big. They start out small, they get big, and they get smaller again.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody figure that out?
No.
I watched that. I can't remember the day.
And I thought, well, okay, here's what it is. She's wearing something really tight after she got the boob job that pulls them in and makes them look smaller, because it showed pictures like this would be an A cup, this would be a B, this is a D, and then it showed a clip from one of her movies.
Yeah.
Does she have a movie?
A new movie that they're filming.
Is she, and it showed her in a bathing suit, and her cans are small again.
Back down to a B cup.
That didn't make any sense. Mm-hmm. Unless the picture they're showing of her in a bathing suit isn't really from that movie.
Maybe they're augmenting them with computer graphics. William Shatner did that in one of his movies.
Had himself bigger cans?
The smaller ass.
Did he really?
Yeah, he had his ass.
Which one?
I'm not sure which.
Was it one of the Star Treks?
Yeah, one of the Star Trek movies after he got big and gross. So every ass shot of him in that movie, his ass has been altered.
What were we going to ask, JD?
I was just wondering how you do that frame by frame. You got to go through to every single frame in the movie and change your butt.
I guess so, but he insisted on it. You know, what a delightful man he is.
Right. All right. Also, Deborah Norville here in Cut 4 also has a probe into why celebrities go through airport security faster than the rest of us.
The airlines will say that sometimes we do accommodate a celebrity in a way that we don't accommodate regular people, only because they're such big stars that their presence creates a ruckus. And if we don't get them through the line quickly and get them, in a little room somewhere, there's going to be such a mob of people asking for autographs that we'll have a different kind of situation to deal with, which could be troublesome.
There we go. So Deborah Norville, Inside Edition. All right.
I don't understand why she's commenting.
That's just another thing people are saying. Those celebrities are not having to go through all the same security that we are. They whisk them through. Why is that? That's Inside Edition.
Because we deserve it.
Mm-hmm. There you go, rockstar.
Did you ever get a hold of Southwest Airlines?
I called and left a message today.
They're going to get us some free tickets?
I don't know yet.
I don't want to pay.
I know. I called and left a message for the promotional department. We're going to fly out on Saturday morning, come back Saturday evening, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody else want to go?
Where are you going?
To have lunch with a professor from Gilligan's Island.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Eddie?
What day is it?
It's a Saturday. He just emailed me. He said, I'm going to be in Texas.
This Saturday?
No.
So why you said Saturday?
It's March.
Okay.
It's got plenty of notice.
Yeah. Dan?
Plenty of time to clear it with Laura. Yes.
You haven't asked her yet?
I need to know how many tickets to get.
Well, Dan's going to go. You're going to go. Everett. Eddie, are you in or out? What is that, 5 of us?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the whole show. He's a fan of the show.
Okay.
He even gave Brumley a quote for his column this coming Sunday about the show.
Really?
Mm.
Wow.
Oh, you're there. Uh-oh. What day is it, Russ, that we're going?
March 23rd.
March 23rd.
Saturday.
Okay. On Saturday, March...
Tell her you're going. Call her a bitch. Tell her to get out there and make some money.
Saturday, March...
Make a sandwich.
We're going to go to, where is it we're going?
Midland, Odessa.
Midland, Odessa, to meet the professor from Gilligan's Island for lunch.
Okay.
It's a Saturday.
Yeah. Is it okay, honey?
Can I go?
Can I go? Did you hear it? Oh, yeah! Did you hear that? Haven't you been out with Russ enough?
There's the promo.
Is it all right if I take that Saturday and go with
straighten her out, Dan.
Go.
Tell her how it is.
To meet. I want to go meet the professor. But okay.
Turn your headphones up. I can't hear bitching at you.
All right, thanks, dear. I'll call you later. Bye.
What?
Haven't you spent enough time with Russ?
You can hear that, huh?
Honey, it's a month and a half away. Don't you think it's kind of short notice?
All right, we're back down to 4 tickets.
She remind you about the tampons?
No, it's not.
I bet it is. All right, so can you go or not? What'd she say?
She said, all right.
She did.
She said, I can go.
It's not what it sounded like in here.
Well, when she goes, all right, that means I can go.
You're paying for it.
Yeah, I'll pay for it later.
All right. We'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show.
All right, 4:15, check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks, Light Lightning.
Why, thank you, Russell. This report brought to you by Singular Wireless and Guinness. Put the Irish back into St. Patrick's Day with Guinness. Enjoy authentic Guinness drawn in pints, cans, and now in bottles. This is St. Patrick's Day. Guinness. Believe in Dallas eastbound 635 LBJ. Traffic is slow from Preston to 75 Central due to the ongoing high-five construction. Like you needed me to tell you. Northbound I-35 Simmons and Continental. Construction has the 2 left lanes blocked. There's going to be delays there through all of rush hour. Eastbound I-30 East Earl Thornton Irving in the Canyon. There's an accident. Southbound I-35 and George Bush Turnpike. The right lane is blocked by roadwork and has traffic backed up to 340 in Louisville. Eastbound I-30 East Earl Thornton just before 2nd Avenue. Sections of wood fencing have been dropped into the left center lane. Nobody's cleaned it up yet, so just remember to swerve around it. Back into the guy in the next lane. I-20 westbound in Bonneview. Car fire on the shoulder. People slowing down and take a look. Southbound I-35 Simmons and Northside Drive. There's an accident blocking the 2 right lanes. That's causing a backup to George Bush. 75 Central southbound just past Northwest Highway. There's a stalled vehicle blocking the right center lane. And finally westbound I-30 and I-45. There's an accident. That's just prior to the Fair Park curve. It's blocking the left lane. This report brought to you by Wells Fargo. Talk with a Wells Fargo banker today to find out how easy it is to take your checking to the next stage. Wells Fargo, the next stage. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge. And the new 105.3 FM's Light Lightning.
Thank you, Jonathan. Clear skies, breezy, colder tonight. Should be about 30, 50 overnight low, sunny and breezy tomorrow. 51 degrees for the high. That's where we are right now at the Falcon Rocks, Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
All right, let me take this phone call, then I got a question for you about Enron. Everett. Okay. Go ahead, Nicole. You're on the air.
I was just calling. I don't know which one of you had to call and ask your wife if you could go out with your friends.
That would be Dan.
I'm so sorry. I felt really sorry for you. So
sorry for me? Why?
I'm sorry.
Why do you feel sorry for Dan?
Well, I guess because he had to ask permission. Like my husband, we have this thing where I just go, hey, this is what I'm doing. All right, cool. It's not a matter of I got to go, can I? And we don't give each other the option to say no. So that was kind of odd to me, and I just felt sorry for you.
How long have you been married?
Well, I've been with him for 7 years. I've only been married for 2.5 years.
Are you not really familiar with this show?
Well, I guess I just didn't know the extreme.
Yeah. It's always been like that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can see why you don't want to get married if you're hanging out with a bunch of, guys that, don't have much freedom because, the missus says no.
Even Eddie, this great big potential mass murderer with all these, graves around his house. He's afraid of his wife. Yeah.
Wow. Like, how long have you guys been married? Should I expect my husband to all of a sudden, stop being, independent? Like, I don't want to have to...
Did this happen all of a sudden? I think it gradually got that way because back in the 90s, the early 90s, Dan and I used to be able to go do anything. He didn't have to call. He didn't have to ask. He didn't have to check in.
Well, and we used to fight a lot more, too, my wife and I. We've been married, it's almost 19 years now.
So you finally buckled.
I mean, and that was the best compromise.
It wore you down. It got to the point where it was easier to just say, hey, I would say, hey, I'm going to do this, and there might be a little bit of arguing back and forth. It was easier just to let her feel like...
You buckled.
It's easier just to let her feel like she's absolutely in control, and I ask her, and then I end up still doing it.
No, you don't.
You don't.
If I want to go out and do something, I can still go out and do it if I really want to.
You just don't want to.
Really want to.
So, I mean, is there ever an occasion she asks you to do something and you say no, or does she pretty much dictate what she's going to do, too?
Good, Dan, tell her.
More often than not, she does me the courtesy of asking me if she can go out and do something.
Tell her about buying stuff. Go ahead.
Well, that's kind of a weird thing, because she'll ask me if she can go to the fabric store.
After she's already bought the stuff. Yeah, right.
Do you ever tell her no? Do you ever tell her, well, don't you think you've been to the fabric store enough?
Sometimes she likes to just go up and look around, see what's there. She likes to go look and see what's on the blowout table stuff that's, they got like half a bolt or whatever.
Tell the chick on the phone about you wanting to buy stuff at Fry's. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I heard that.
We didn't have the money at the time. She told us she told me I couldn't have it.
Work, right?
She has a whole
closet.
closet.
I do work.
Yeah, she's got a whole closet of what?
Money,
a closet
right?
full of cloth that she bought that there's no use for.
Right. Yeah, and Dan has a job, and Dan makes good money.
Well,
Trust me, he makes good money.
Is it fair to say that she tells you no more than you tell her no? And I'm just talking about permission stuff. I'm not talking about anything else.
I don't really know. I hadn't thought about that.
Laura's driving that boat.
Yeah. You'll have to ask
she is in control of the money. If I'm going to...
Money, money, control.
Wow, I'm sure you're happy.
Just because you can't control your wife doesn't mean you can scream at this woman.
Yeah, please don't scream at me. Really, you wouldn't want to do that.
She takes care of it, balancing the checkbook. She knows how much money's in the account, so I have to ask her, do we have the money to buy so-and-so?
That's not the way you ask.
Or have you spent it all on cloth?
Right. Do we have any money left after you bought all the stuff?
I was curious because I don't want my marriage to become that. I mean, I'm not his mother, and he's not my father. So I still want to be able to do my thing and just, have a husband. So I didn't know if that was just a gradual thing that happens in marriage, or maybe are you guys all from Dallas? I mean,
yes.
I don't know.
Where are you from?
I'm from New York. Maybe that's why.
Say tester kit.
Tester kit.
That's exactly the way. That's exactly the way L.A. Lamont says it.
Tester kit. Sorry. He's not my brother. He's not my sister. He's my father. Whatever.
Dan, you really have to ask Laura before you buy stuff? I mean, you're like at McDonald's and you're thinking Happy Meal or Big Mac.
No. Before I buy anything, important, before I spend a bunch of money, it's best to ask her if it's there. I don't want to bounce any checks or have it rejected from the card. That's embarrassing or whatever.
Or get bitch slapped.
So I just check with her to make sure that it's okay.
Well, I mean, I think that's really respectful. I certainly don't mean to make you all defensive. I just thought if my husband ever said, "Can I would be like, don't even ask me, can I again? Once you give me that power, I'm just going to totally abuse it. So I don't want a can I. Just tell me what you're doing, and that's fine. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I get it.
Okay.
It's like a sitcom at Dan's house. Every time I call over there, in the background I hear, I can't come out and play. Sorry, lump. Anyway, thanks. Bye. Actually, Eddie's more in control of his life. Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, tell him, Eddie.
I get to spend the $5 that I get any way I want.
You tell her.
Hey, at least she gives you the $5 a day.
How do you work out money? You get money.
I take a certain amount that I hold on to. And that's the money that I spend for the 2 weeks.
Right. How much do you get? Let me read that. How much does she let you have?
What's your allowance?
Yeah. More than $5 a day.
Yeah, okay. How much do you get to live on for 2 weeks? And let me ask this. What happens if you run out of money?
It comes out to about 20 or 25 a day.
And what happens if you run out of money?
Generally doesn't happen. It rarely happens.
Because you're scared. Yeah. It's because you're scared. But what would happen?
I would have to ask her if there's enough money in the account to get some more out. Well, it's because she pays all the bills. Almost everything is on auto pay, so we don't have to deal with it. So I want to make sure that everything's going to clear because I want to, we've got the.
Can't you get an ATM card and you can check your balance?
But that's not a true balance.
Oh, whose balance is it? Honey, should I check her balance? Never mind.
if you've got stuff that's going to be coming out through the automatic withdrawal and it hasn't come out yet, you don't want to, you check your balance, you'd end up with JD's situation. Hey, it looked like I had the money.
Indication.
Check it. You can check it through online banking. And if you've withdrawn the money and it's an automatic debit, the debit just doesn't go through because the money's not there.
I don't want any of those automatic debits to not go through.
Okay. Well, check your balance on online banking.
Leave him alone.
We do online banking.
And we're not going to get an answer.
No.
Are we?
I have to ask for more.
How old are you?
This morning I had to I had to give her $20 because she went over. She spent all her money. So I gave her $20.
How'd that conversation go?
She said, actually, reflecting back on the situation this morning as she was heading out the door, she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have any money. I ran out. Give me $20.
Give me yours."
Okay. Doggone you. Just take it all. Have a good time. Well, without even thinking about it, I went ahead and popped out the wallet and gave her $20.
Right.
But I've been frugal this week.
Mm-hmm.
So
does she know you dropped 20 last night?
No. Didn't come up.
Uh-oh. What now?
We're just trying to be careful with the money. We want to be able to pay for we want to be able to put our daughter into college. We want her to have a nice education after high school.
Give me just a second. All right.
So the money that is after the bills are paid and all that, there's money that's going to go into different accounts and so on.
Okay. Anyway, my question about Enron is, now here's my theory. I brought this up on the air yesterday, and since you got your jurisprudence doctorate thing, you would probably know. The procedures with a congressional committee, okay?
Yes.
Is it the same as like going before the grand jury? To where if you answer one question, you can't use the Fifth Amendment anymore.
I don't think that that's a problem. I mean, he can invoke his right to avoid self-incrimination at any point, if any given question. In other words, he can answer a question that doesn't potentially violate his protection against self-incrimination. And
then that's going to blow my whole theory. Now, with the grand jury, though, if you go in and you answer anything, you're screwed, right?
No, not necessarily.
You could go on a question-by-question basis of pleading the Fifth?
Yeah, I mean, because they could ask you, is the sky blue? And obviously, there's no way you could argue
Okay,
that.
All right, this theory still works, though. Okay. Because, when they get him in there, and they bitch at him the whole time, when he goes, I plead the Fifth, blah, 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 and then they talk about his mom and has her skank. They run the whole thing. Right? I think they're doing it to get a rise out of him. Not that they're chastising for, something he's done. They're trying to get a rise out of him so he gets pissed off and fesses up to something. Because all the senators or all the congressmen or whoever's doing this, everybody had a turn at him. And that they were jamming at him going, what about that? Because he already said, I'm not going to answer.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, what if we call you Mama?
Yeah.
Okay, now you did it. What if we bring up the fact that you used to wear tough skins? And members-only jackets. What are you going to say now, tough guy? Fifth Amendment. Anyway, that's my theory, is they jab at him, just hoping he'll snap, get pissed off, and go, well, let me tell you the way we
screwed all those people.
Right.
That could be. I also think it's probably politically beneficial to be anti-Kenneth Lay at this point if you're in Congress. Which, I mean, understandably so. I think he's probably broken the law.
Yeah, no, but other than, trying to get him to crack, what purpose does it serve?
Lots of fun.
Yeah, the guy gets quoted on CNN calling him a carny. That's his big... Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'd call you a carny, but that's insulting to carnies. That's what he did.
Yeah,
he did, literally.
I know.
That's a great moment.
But you're right. You get your name on CNN.
Yeah. Basically.
Publicity. Next time you're elected, hey, that's a guy that wasn't good enough to be a carny.
Everybody's on it. Even there was a guy I saw Yahoo News. In fact, I pulled it out somewhere. A guy that does backwards masking, or listens to your voice forward, and then backs it up where you say something else different. Oh, I've heard about this guy. Hang on. Yahoo. This guy here. John Kelly. what's it called? Yourinnervoice.com. Results from an unconventional analysis of today's opening remarks that was yesterday by Kenneth Lay confirmed popular public opinion by revealing the ex-Enron CEO as a defiant confidence artist. Backwards speech analyst John Kelly claims that when the audio track from Lay's statement is played in reverse, you can hear him say, "Sucked them in, the thief. Citizens choke a loss. May lead again," and "come leaders sue my ass." So he takes all this stuff and just rolls it backwards. You know, it sounds, he pulls out odd little moments that he says he talks backwards. Leaving any of that. What?
Where is he?
Let me see where he is.
Does he have audio? I mean,
he does, yeah.
Yeah, but I've heard those backward masking deals, and they're always just garbled crap that people...
Where is he? What state? See here. He is on the West Coast, outside San Diego.
I mean, I don't really think we're saying things backwards as we say things forward.
Well, I don't know. Eddie, run that into Dan, see if they can find this guy.
Okay.
John, it's J-O-N. But yeah, he just listens to everything, you know, every speech and rolls them backwards and...
With backwards audio, JD.
Really?
Spook, leave. You get all that backwards. Oh, it says, "I love everyone."
Except blacks.
Stop it.
You have the bumper sticker on your car. It said, "Black people suck."
You put it on the car.
You left it on.
To take it off.
Put it on the car. I'm not going to take it off. I'm not going to get in there and dig my fingernails because I didn't do it. I want the people, the car place, to see what you did.
You're taking the car back with your name on it with a bumper sticker that says, "Black people suck."
They listen at the Enterprise. They know I didn't do it.
Not everybody listens to this show.
This guy listens.
The Enterprise guy.
Yeah, Dan.
And you're going to drive how far with this on the back of your car because of your precious fingernails?
Yeah, I got a gun.
Why do you need a gun?
Because there's some evil people out there. Of all races.
Very interesting.
May not like that, do you? Okay, I'll take it off before I leave. I'll take it off.
Leave it on. I don't care what you do with it.
It's not going to change how you feel about things.
Just taking it off doesn't remove the hate.
I don't hate anybody. I love it.
You got a sticker on your car which says "Black people suck."
No, as a matter of fact, I don't. What about you, Russ?
I don't. And if I had one, I would immediately pull it off and apologize to the next black person I saw.
Absolutely.
If you didn't put it on.
Oh, that makes it okay. So maybe if there's
I didn't know it was on there.
So I guess if there's a burning cross in your front yard, you're just going to let it burn.
You didn't put it out there.
It's okay. You didn't set it. Just because it's your yard.
I didn't set it.
No problem.
I don't get the burning crosses.
Well, we're talking about you. It just seems to flow logically.
So we have 2.5 hours to fill.
Okay.
All right. Well, Dan, see if you can get him on. We'll take a break here.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
You know there's a big difference between right and wrong and legal and illegal, don't you?
Well, of course. How am I going to answer that question? No. What does that mean? Yes. There's a difference between right and wrong.
And you don't think that people that owe money and they got, "Screw you, I'm not paying you, sue me." You don't think that's stealing?
It's absolutely not stealing.
Hold on.
If you've received goods, never mind, we'll talk about it later.
Now go ahead, what?
Well, if you've received goods or services and you promise to pay and you do not, and they have to go to court to get the money from you, you essentially stole from them.
That was our argument during the break because we were talking about Enron and people declaring bankruptcy. And my whole thing, who's on the hotline? Hold on, who's on the hotline?
It is John Kelly, the backwards talking guy.
What does he want?
You want me to get him on.
Oh, all right, hold on.
Story.
Hi, John.
Hey, guys.
All right, thanks.
Pretty good.
What's your website?
Yourinnervoice.com.
Okay. And do you actually have audio of, is it Lay? Is his name John Lay? Kenneth Lay. Do you actually have that audio that you can play backwards?
I sure do.
Can we look? First of all, according to what you've listened to, he says what when you take his testimony, or there's a lack of testimony, and play it backwards?
Well, there's all kinds of things, but he basically tells a story, that sort of matches the popular opinion about how he sucked everyone in, how he stole from people, how everyone's suffering, how the senators are beating him up, and he's kind of defiant. He says at the end, I hear him say, "Come on, sue me, guys."
All right. Can we hear that?
Yeah, let's. Well, we'll start at the beginning with this. The clips in order are pretty. They tell a story, It's just kind of cool. So this is just a minute and a half of opening statement. That's all it is. But in there is the whole Ken Lay story. Here we go.
I have, however, been instructed by my counsel not to testify based on my Fifth Amendment constitutional rights.
Okay. When I play that backwards, just a portion of that audio played backwards, I hear him say, sucked them in, the thief.
Sucked them in, but they sucked them in, but they sucked them in, but they...
John.
Yeah?
He's not. Hit that. Play that again.
Sure. Here we go.
Sucked them in, but they sucked them in, but they sucked them in, but they...
You can hear it.
You can hear sock them into something. He could be saying sock. Play that back. That sounds like sock them in the feet.
Socked them in, but they socked them in, but they...
See?
Yeah, I'm with you on that, Russ.
Well, it takes a little interpretation, but that's what John does.
John. That's what he's saying. Sock him in the feet.
Now, why would he
Suck
say
him in, yeah.
Why would he say what? Sock him in the feet?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I guess if some people came up, some employees came up and said, this guy Ken Lay had been walking on our feet in the hallways.
Socked him in the feet.
Absolutely.
I would think it was probably something.
He was a big feet puncher.
Yeah.
I'm curious as to what the theory is.
Stomping them.
I'm curious as to the theory behind why you think people are saying stuff backwards while they're saying stuff forwards and how that occurs.
Well, there's several ways to look at it. I mean, I think it's just a natural phenomenon, and whether, we can, as human beings, we can interpret the purpose of all, natural events in the world. What purpose does a windstorm or a hurricane serve? These things just exist, and we can begin by documenting our observations of them. These messages to a Freudian might mean that the unconscious supposedly is repressed. The material of the unconscious is repressed by the ego, and it can only reveal itself in dreams or in free association with a therapist. But these messages seem to bypass the ego. In other words, people disclose things that they would never say out loud.
Freud also said that a cigar is mainly just a cigar.
A cigar is a cigar.
Is mainly just a cigar. The point is not to read too much into things.
Don't give our guest a hard time.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right, dude. He's talking to people.
That's Russ's job.
Bill Clinton, humor, I think.
What? I think I've. Haven't you done this in the past with a lot of other testimony things?
A lot of great stuff. Yeah, if you want, we can go back and...
I want to hear some more of the Kenneth Lay stuff. What else you got?
Ken Lay, sure. Some great stuff with Ken Lay. So let's move ahead. For example, this clip here, just again from that short segment of audio.
Is
there? I'm sorry?
Is any of this stuff downloadable on your website?
Yeah, actually, all these clips are right on my front page.
All right. What is it again?
Yourinnervoice.com. Yourinnervoice.com.
Okay, go ahead.
Here we go.
Therefore, I must respectfully decline to answer on Fifth Amendment grounds all the questions of this committee and subcommittee.
Okay, and backwards I hear him say, citizens choke a loss.
Citizens choke a loss. Citizens choke a loss. Citizens choke a loss.
All right, I get citizens out of that.
Yeah, isn't that interesting how these words can appear quite intelligibly backwards?
All right, what's the next one?
Here, Ken Lay again from his testimony.
I am deeply troubled about asserting these rights because it may be perceived by some that I have something to hide.
All right, backwards. He was getting a good beating from the senators before he spoke, and I hear him say, I need my say, had a nice abuse.
I need my say, had a nice abuse. I need my say, had a nice abuse. I need my say, had a nice abuse.
Play that one more time. What is he saying?
I need my say. I had a nice abuse.
I need my say, had a nice abuse. I need my say, had a nice abuse. I need my say, had a nice abuse.
What does nice abuse mean?
Well, I think that, the beating that he was getting from the senators.
Well, I don't think I would use that in regular everyday sentence.
No.
That was nice abuse.
But are you Ken Lay?
No. He's got you there.
Guys, come on. This stuff is very objective, and not only that, it's provable in the real world. I mean, I do tons and tons of testing where we do shows like this, for example, where we record the host.
Right.
And then play the clips back to them, and you'd be shocked at some of the things that come up about people's, extracurricular habits.
John, some of the stuff we say forward is horrendous.
Well, look, you want to see the stuff that really plays out in the real world, which the stories that we already know. Let's go back a little bit, just a few quick clips. I won't waste your time, but I'm going to show you something that will, shakes people up when they hear these clips. Here, for example, Bonnie Lee Bakley, Robert Blake's deceased wife.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, found dead of a gunshot wound. She used to record her telephone calls, and here's one of them.
But the only thing is, I'm only going to be here until like February, and then I'm leaving, you know, so I hope it's...
Oh, I think he'll come before that.
You better, yeah.
Backwards, I hear her say, I know he'll murder me.
I know you want me. I know you want me. I know you want me.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's clear.
I know he'll murder me. The president, his inaugural address revealing material that's just been published in the Philadelphia papers now. The president intends to oust Saddam. It's in the papers now. It's in the Philadelphia papers.
Yeah. Both the Bushes have been against him.
Right. Let's listen to the inaugural speech from January a year ago.
Okay.
And to all nations, we will speak for the values that gave our nation birth.
Backwards, he says, mission of Baghdad.
Mission of Baghdad. Mission of Baghdad. Mission of Baghdad.
Sounds like Commissioner Gordon to me.
Not to be outdone, Gary Condit.
Okay.
Gary Condit and the Chandra Levy scandal, another unsolved mystery, and yet still some amazing stuff hidden in his speech and... I
like the Bonnie Blakely thing so far.
Yeah, that's Bonnie Lee. Well, you know, I mean, she is dead, right? I mean, that did play out in the real world. I mean, it's a fact, a hidden fact in her speech. But Gary Condit, undeniable. Many women said that they slept with him. He told everybody that, there's nothing to those stories, that he's been a good, married man, made a few mistakes. Here he is.
I worked with law enforcement to do everything that I could do to be helpful to them. Did I have news conferences? No. Did I keep you posted every week?
Backwards, he says, look, you women saw me. We got it on.
Look, you women saw me. We got it on. Look, you women saw me. We got it on. Look, you women saw me. We got it on.
To you, Whitey.
Play the Bonnie thing again.
Bonnie Lee. Sure.
I like that one.
Bonnie Lee, Bakley. Her telephone calls, we know that she was found dead of a gunshot wound.
Yeah.
She used to tape her phone calls to a friend.
I don't need the setup again.
But the only thing is, I'm only going to be here until like February.
I guess you can't break him out of the script.
I think he'll come before that.
You better, yeah.
What do you guys hear? Let's play the backwards message.
I know you want me. I know you want me. I know you want me.
Hey, do you ever do this with any songs?
The songs?
Songs.
Yeah, I've taken musical material in the past. I don't do that so much now, but in the past, a little bit. There's stuff in music. You can find all kinds of stuff about people's, what's going on in the studio, the breakups with the girlfriends and stuff like that, sure.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of soul-type stuff going on in the people's lives that you hear them singing about. It's pretty far out.
All right. So do you do this all day, every day, with pretty much every speech that's done on CNN or whatever?
I can't keep up with that, actually. What I'll do is I'll cover 4 major news stories a year, and I'll do 200 interviews based on those stories every year. So when you're doing that many interviews, you don't have time to do much more coverage. But in the meantime, I take care of private clients because people want me to consult for them.
Oh, so you do this for corporations?
I can do it for corporations. I mean, with the Enron scandal so up in front, I'm looking at bringing this in front of investors, in front of people who need business intelligence, and they want to understand world affairs, because obviously to people who can identify the authenticity of these recordings, they would go, yeah, that sounds like backwards speech, people saying these messages.
What about OJ? You ever done any of his stuff?
I didn't touch it. That stuff had already been done. I wanted to get fresh material, so that my coverage was on stories that hadn't been done.
What about this? I don't know if you have the time or not. If we send you the tape of one of our shows.
Sure, send me a show tape.
And then you just pull out stuff that you find about the different people on the show.
Send me today's tape and I'll do that.
Okay, thanks. All right. What's the website one more time?
It's yourinnervoice.com. Yourinnervoice.com, and the toll-free number for those private consultations.
Oh, I didn't know you had this.
It's 1-888-453-0751. 1-888-453-0751 for all your backward speech needs.
Who wrote that down? I did. You get it? I did. Okay. Thank you, John.
Hey, guys, that's great.
All right. Hold on. And Dan, get a mailing address for him.
Okay.
And we'll send him today's show. Is he off? Yeah, all right. He can't hear us now.
Some of that's a stretch.
Really?
Well, and you've got to remember, this guy reviews hours and hours and hours of stuff. It only stands to reason that occasionally he's going to come across something that sounds like, here's talking about murdering his wife or whatever.
I suppose. The only one that sounded like that was the Bonnie Lee thing. Yeah, I'm not with the Kenneth Lay thing. The sock 'em in the feet thing. Sock 'em in the feet is closer than suck 'em in the whatever it was.
No, you're right.
All right, break here, Edward.
Yes, please.
All right, we'll be right back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
You need a legal ID, didn't you, Eddie?
Yes, it is.
All right, 502, J.D. Ryan is here, producer Dan Lewis, Eddie Boyd, Everett Newton, the rock and roll attorney. Website is dallasattorney.com. Oh, I got somebody reworking my website.
Really?
Yeah. You know what's funny? I think the company I'm going to go with does a website for local music.
Ironic.
Irony,
if nothing else.
Careful, they'll try to sneak stuff in.
Hidden links.
Yeah. Who is it? I'm going to meet with them tonight because I haven't been able to update my website. The only thing I've changed on the website really over the past month, that really hasn't been anything to put on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are going, well, put on some new pictures. We don't have any new pictures, anything. The only thing I changed was a little thing to coil there on the opening page, and that was it.
That's very tastefully done, by the way.
Thank you.
I got an email during the break from Kathleen Harrington over at TXCN.
Is it about Jolene DeVito?
No.
God, what a piece.
And she left me a voicemail as well.
About Jolene DeVito?
No, not about Jolene DeVito. I'm sure we can arrange something, though. But she wants to know if she can get the information on Cody, the little boy on the bicycle. She wants to do a story about you and him.
Oh, that's touching.
That'd be great.
She wants to know if she can interview you, and then she wants to interview the little boy.
Maybe get some pictures of the two of them together.
Well, she was thinking that when the bike does get here, get you and the little boy together and take you out and
run alongside the bike, slow motion.
Maybe you could get a bike too and ride along with it. No?
They can do a story on the kid, but I don't want them mentioning us.
Why not?
That's a Craddock thing.
Well, it's not something we engineered.
That doesn't make any difference. It's a Craddock thing. You can give her the information on how to get a hold of the kid, but I don't want them to know where the bike came from. It's coming from Santa Claus.
Okay.
The Easter Bunny. Some fag on Oak Lawn. I don't care. It's not coming from us.
But she wants to do the story about you.
She can do the story about the kid, but I don't want any part of it. Unless she can get Jolene DeVito up here.
Then all bets are off.
Oh, Jesus, yes. The great thing about Jolene DeVito, one of the anchors on TXCN, first of all, she's not beautiful, but she's really cute. Cute enough to where you could look at that face for a long time and not get tired of it.
Right.
But not just so beautiful that when she walks, the guys are always all over.
Right.
To me, that's like the perfect chick. And the great thing is, her husband's name is Russ already. So she ain't got to worry about banging me and going home and slipping.
What if she's, I don't know, happily married? It could happen.
Why ruin the fantasy, JD?
Sorry.
I can work it.
Okay.
It'll take a while.
Okay.
Maybe I can cry.
Possibly.
Chicks break down when the guy starts crying.
I know.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Well, I ain't sleeping with you.
Have another drink. Anyway, they can do. You can give her the information on the kid, but nothing on us.
Well, she's still going to want to do a story on you, and you can't really stop her.
Oh, yes, I can.
Well, not really. She's an independent news agent. She can do whatever she wants.
Have them come on up. Tell us about the kid in the bike.
Spook. It's wrong.
It's not really the button I was going for, but that works.
Well, I mean, they don't even really need you to do the story.
They can't use me without my permission.
They can talk about you all they want. Your news.
I'll be naked.
No, they don't even. They still have stock footage of you, I'm sure.
Yeah, they just voice over stock footage of you that you've already agreed to.
Well, then don't give her the name of the kid. It's not like it's going to do him any good. It's not like he's going to get the bike quicker or a better bike. Get the best bike that we could buy. That's just... That's Kraticky. That's adult contemporary suck-up radio. Look what we're doing. It is. Something Rich Barrow would do. Turns my stomach. Makes my ass clench up.
2 snaps to me.
That's why I'm even weird about having my name on the Listeners Foundation. You had to call it something.
Yeah.
Call her and tell her no.
Yes, call.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Did something happen to Cindy Coyle?
Yeah, she died.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, she passed away Monday morning at 8 o'clock. She'd had cancer I don't even know what kind of cancer she had. Obviously, it wasn't the good kind.
Okay, I'd heard y'all say a little bit here and there, so just calling to check.
Okay. Thank you for asking.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bye.
Had anybody heard? I don't know.
I don't know what kind it was. I knew it had moved into her lungs. That's all I know.
It was widespread. That's all I know.
Dewana even was the first to tell me that it moved into her chest. When they thought, she was like back at work. She'd gone through the serious bout. Back at work. Looked great. I forgot she was sick.
I do too.
Never complained about anything.
No.
When she lost her hair and came in with a wig that time, I went, I love your hair. I realized, oh man, that's a wig. I felt like an idiot.
Well, she was always doing weird stuff with her hair anyway, so it didn't really hit me that it was a wig.
And she just went, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And bounced off.
Never said a peep.
Yeah.
Nope.
And she goes, well, everything looks good. And I told Dewana, I went, well, the good news, blah, blah. She said, it's moved into her chest. I went, not according to her. And this past weekend, they finally told me that it moved into her chest, like, bad. I don't want to talk about this anymore. This crap's wigging me out. And the fact that, Rick called and wants me to be a pallbearer, and I thought that was really cool, but that'll be my first time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
I've been a pallbearer 3 times now, and it's kind of freaky the first time.
Well, because you're picking up something with a dead person in it. I know that's no big deal for Eddie.
And it's a lot heavier than you think it's going to be.
Oh, really?
Even with 6 guys on it, it's a lot heavier than you think it's going to be. And we almost dropped the casket the first time. Because it was in the rain, it was slippery. We all kind of panicked. But anyway, Kathleen is on the hotline. She wants to talk to you.
What is it, Hot Legs?
Hi, Russ.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's Kathleen here. What is your actual job title there at TXCN?
Planning editor.
All right. What do you want?
Well, I want to do a story about you giving the boy a bite.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
You don't think this would be a great story?
You can do the story on the kid and the bike and that Santa brought it, but if you mention me, stuff's going to happen.
You don't think that we could craft the story in such a way that we could say that you put him with Santa?
I don't want any part of this.
Russ, this would be so good for your...
I don't need any help.
Your image, never mind.
I don't. Why?
No, you don't. You don't need help.
The people that know that we got the bike already listen to the show.
Yeah.
Without sounding cheesy. Those are the people that matter. I don't care about anybody else.
Okay, but it's the rest of...
I didn't even want to get... How about this? I didn't want to get the bike. Here's my quote. I don't care if he gets it.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
It is not.
You've really gone so far out of your way to make sure he gets the bike that he needs. You're really integral to the story.
If you can get Jolene DeVito up here.
Haven't you asked her to come up for a visit?
Yes.
And she said?
I can't say.
Why?
Is she afraid of you?
I believe, no, I don't think she's afraid of me. I think maybe her husband's giving her a little grief.
Oh.
She kind of alluded to that in one of the emails without really coming out and saying it. So I just kind of assumed that's what it was.
Imagine a guy not wanting his wife to come in this studio.
Shocking. Do what, Kathleen?
You want me to work on her?
Yes. If you can get her up here, then you can do the story.
Okay.
And we're not going to give you the kid's information until you get her up here. When she comes up, I'll give her the information to give to you.
For now, he's just Biffed a boy.
Yeah. Nothing else.
Okay, well, that's kind
And at that point, I'd still rather you not do anything. You can do the kid, but you got to swear not to do anything else. I tell you what, you can do this. Say it came from a local DJ, and then Craddock can take credit for it.
And he will.
Well,
But, you know, the twist to the story is that it's you.
Nobody's going to believe it.
That is the odd part, yeah.
Nobody would believe it.
You know why? I'll tell you why it's odd, because I didn't want to do it. This was one of those freak things that just happened. Somebody sent us an email that said, hey, don't have that girl's moles cut off, get a kid a bike. Am I lying?
That's exactly what happened.
A paralyzed kid needs a bike.
Right.
We thought it was a host job, had a phone number. We called, all right, we're going to bite. We're going to call the number and see what happens. Why does a paralyzed kid need a bike? Is that like a cruel joke? Look at this. Doesn't this look a lot of fun? If your legs work, you can get on and ride. Look at Daddy. It sucks being crippled, don't it? So we called it, and then they said, well, he's got spina bifida, and I guess he was born that way. Yeah. Born paralyzed. And there's a special hand bike.
Who knew there were bikes that you could use with your hand?
So personally, bifida bike, I think we got hosed. I think it was a scam to start with.
So did you get the bike yet?
No, I think it's in the process of being shipped. I found out we had to fill out some extra paperwork because the check is being, not that you really care, the check's being made out to the people that make the bike. So when I sent in a request to the foundation, they went, why are you asking for money for a bike? Then you got to tell them, well, it's for a paralyzed kid who's got spina bifida.
Oh.
Then you got to fill out more paperwork. I'm telling you, running a foundation is a monumental knot in my ass. There's another quote.
Okay, but the key to all of this is whether or not I get Miss
Jolene DeVito. Yes, in a push-up bra.
Okay, don't push it. I might be able to get her to come for a visit.
Push-up bra. Have her slick her hair back, too. Just a visit. And some heavy makeup. Lipstick. Really thick lipstick.
Like horsewear.
Yeah.
You know, she picks up her little boy after work.
These are journalists.
Him with her.
No, they're not. They're on cable. Do what?
She picks up her little boy as soon as she gets out of work, so she might have Carson with her.
No, I don't want to bring in the kid. That destroys the magic. Because if he's not here, I can pretend like he doesn't exist. So, there's the deal. Jolene DeVito, and you can do the story. Otherwise, eat it.
Okay, this isn't easy. Not only do I have to get Jolene there, but I have to babysit.
Yes.
So you can have a little date with our anchor.
Right. How long has she been married, do you know?
For as long as she's been here, so that's...
Hey, what's the name of that chick with the great big eyes? The one that scares me when I watch.
We have a chick with great big eyes?
You know you do. Because sometimes she does fill in on Channel 8 since you guys are all owned by Belo.
Jolene used to do that, you know.
Yeah, I know. And I've seen her on Sundays hosting the Channel 8, Sunday morning news. Mm-hmm. And she's got great big eyes. It always looks like something bad just happened. And if you're flipping through and you don't have the sound on, you stop, you go, what? Because this chick is sitting there with these huge eyes. You're going, there must be a bomb coming.
Kathleen laughed. She's like,
oh, yeah, she knows. I'll go to the website. I'll find out myself. She's really pretty, but she's just got these huge eyes. And you can actually hear them when she's reading. You can hear them. We've talked about this before. You can. She'll, look to the left. Look to the right.
Okay, I have to go.
Now you know. Who is that? Who's the chick?
We have a whole roster of female.
Do this, because we talked about this before, too. While she's sitting there, just walk up and go, what? Go ask her.
Oh, she's laughing because she's thought of that already.
Yeah. Is that deafening in the studio?
What?
When those eyes go back and forth?
Yeah.
If we can hear it on television.
Yeah, because when they cut from camera 1 to camera 2, they go, camera 1, camera 2.
You can't get anything by her. She's got great peripheral vision.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
She got to see behind her.
She got owl eyes. Those things probably glow in the dark.
So we can put a name with the eyes. Who is it?
Yeah, who is it?
Well, I think you might be talking about Deanna Dewberry.
Can you get me an autographed picture? I want to draw some eyelids in.
Quit it. Stop it. That's enough.
That might make her look like she's half asleep.
That's all right. No, it won't.
Make her look human.
Yeah, very observant. That's all. She looks very observant.
She looks like Fred Flintstone in that thing when he had his eyes propped open with toothpicks. I'd like an autographed picture, please.
God, making you work for this.
I'll add that to the list of requests.
Yes, I'd like an autographed picture of the chick with the big eyes and Jolene DeVito up here. And then you can do the story on the kid with the spina bifida.
Okay, and how soon is he going to get his bike? How soon do I have to get all this done?
Hey, Dan, one moment, Kathleen.
Yes, sir.
Once the check gets to the Handy Cycle, whatever the hell that place is,
right?
How long does it take to ship it? Do you know?
2 weeks. 2 weeks until it's ready.
So he hasn't even started building it yet?
I don't know. To his truth.
Did you get all the information from the family about the bike?
Yes.
I mean, so we can resubmit this?
Yes.
All right. It sounds like you probably got at least a month, Kathleen.
Oh, so like the Easter Bunny's now going to bring this instead of Santa?
Yes, that'll be fine. No, I think we're still going to do Santa because his parents promised him Santa Claus. Was still working on it.
Okay. Then we actually might be able to have a camera there when it arrives.
Yeah, you can have a camera there. But not us.
I thought you were going to dress up as Santa.
I'm not. JD is. Hey, if you'll have the chick come out with the big eyes, then I'll show up.
Luke. Yeah. You'll be able to arrange Corey or Jaime to come out.
Who's Corey?
Corey. He took a ride with you in the speed racer.
Oh, the big black guy? Mm-hmm. I like him.
Maybe I can have him go.
No, I want the chick with the great big eyes.
Okay.
I want to hear that in person. Look at me. Look away.
Okay.
Blink.
I've got your list of demands.
Are you going to blink? Close your eyes. Open them. Look at me. I know this is juvenile, but I can't stop. I'd like to.
I know. You can't help yourself.
You just get this mental image of this person looking at you, and these huge, great big binoculars looking at you and go, what?
There's going to be people that don't have TXC and signing up for cable just to watch her.
Yeah. See? Channel 38, isn't it?
Texas Cable, Channel 38, yes.
Autograph picture and Jolene DeVito. And I want to meet the big-eyed chick in person.
Anything else you want to add to this list?
I'll have to turn the mics off.
Okay, what is it?
Does the term ring a bell?
Aren't you glad I didn't ask Corey what that was?
I'll go ask him now. I don't care. Anyway, check all that. Let me know.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Very lovely Kathleen Harrington from TXCN.
Very nice.
By the way, she's donated twice, Kathleen.
Has she?
To the foundation. Because every time somebody donates, I get an email telling me about it.
Very nice.
So she's been very kind. But we ain't doing the bike thing. Hello? Yes. Have you guys not seen her?
I have not. I don't have...
Have you seen her, Everett?
I've seen her, yeah.
Am I lying?
I'm looking at her pictures right now.
Oh, the website doesn't do her justice.
You can tell that there's buggy eyes there, but on a larger screen, I bet they get kind of scary.
Yeah, if I'm watching her on the big screen.
Because this is just a thumbnail that won't expand.
Yeah, you can't make it any bigger. I think they do that for a reason.
That would scare people away.
It would be funny if you clicked on it, and when the picture got bigger.
Roger Rabbit eyes.
Right. No bike.
No bike story.
No bike story, yeah. He's getting the bike.
Yeah.
I think what we do is we get it to him quicker and we don't tell him.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to admit it. Yes, what is it? Well,
hey, what happens if she was watching a tennis match? How would that sound?
Oh, she was a sports reporter?
Hold on, look at that.
The judges have had to stop the match because the reporters' eyes are distracting the players.
She'd have to watch it in a soundproof.
All right, I'm out of big eye jokes. Anybody else got a good one? Okay. Then we'll break. We'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Go ahead, suck out my sorrow.
Stop that.
I knew you were doing that on the air for a reason.
No reason. I wish I was that good of an actor. I'm not sorry.
But when you were crying Monday?
Yes, I was.
And then what happened in the office after you were crying on the air Monday?
Nothing.
What happened in the office?
Nothing.
You can tell us off the air, but not on?
Yes. No, I didn't do that on purpose. I was, please. I was like, whatever. I was truly touched. I was hurt. That really struck me at that moment.
Do you have the Beatles?
I don't know if that was real. I have the Beatles.
Oh, hold that back up. I read the wrong side of the note.
Oh, okay.
Was that from the back masking guy?
Yeah.
Oh, hold it back up. I know what that meant. I swear to God, I'm turning into a Reagan. Just hold up a note and I'll read it. You shame your middle name?
No. No.
So now the chicks around the office are going, oh, JD, that was so...
I was you lost it on the air and then I cried. That's okay. I needed to cry. I was very sad. I cried when I told Dan in the office.
You're tearing up now. How does this hit you? Yeah, I know what it's doing to me, but it's obviously...
It just bothers me. I'm sorry.
Maybe it'll smack me Friday.
It definitely will. Yeah.
I mean, because today was a little bit worse. Because I'm just looking at pictures and crap like that.
That's how you deal with things differently. You deal with things...
Oh, so you're saying I'm not compassionate?
You just deal with things differently.
Well, that's part of what a funeral does, is it provides closure and allows you to really feel it.
When your girlfriend died, you dealt with that very... What's the word? Stoically, very just. You're like, I'm okay. Just leave me alone. I'm fine.
I was,
and I cried.
It was an ex-girlfriend.
Well, no, you were fine.
He was very stoic.
You didn't want us to come to the funeral.
No, I didn't.
I know. You knew you were going to cry.
I didn't.
You didn't cry at the funeral?
I don't think so.
Anyway,
I'm not a pussy.
Okay, that makes me pussy. I guess I'm a pussy.
You're going to end up getting it by doing it, too.
Not doing it for any reason. I've known her 15 plus years.
I've known her. I got something on my website saying goodbye.
I know. I called my web guy and his computer's down, so he couldn't. I was going to steal your deal and put it on mine.
Whatever. All right.
Hear that, Billy? Get on it.
Well, I'm sure the show is just going to be stellar come Friday, because we'll be back right after a funeral.
With you being a pallbearer, that's going to be strange.
I mean, I'm glad he asked.
Yeah.
But that's going to wig me out.
You can handle it.
Death ain't my thing.
Mm-mm.
Well, nobody really enjoys going to funerals.
Well, Eddie does.
And
Eddie does, because that means he did a good job. I mean, he gets the other $50,000.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's kind of freaky carrying a casket, but you can do it.
Means I got to get my hair cut.
Okay.
Dan, find somebody to come up here and cut my hair.
I'm not going through that again.
I am far too busy to get my hair cut. Tell him come out and cut it in the studio.
You become Clinton.
Why?
Stop the air traffic somewhere to get his hair cut in Air Force One.
I'll do that. Go ahead, you're on the air. Hello? You're on. Yeah, hello. You're on.
Hey, Russ.
Yes, sir.
I got a question about Cindy's call.
Yes, sir.
Did y'all know, you remember when you used to have Eddie sneak into her office while you were on the phone with her and scare the crap out of her?
Yeah.
Did y'all know about it back then?
Oh, yeah. She didn't have a problem with her heart. She had cancer.
Oh. I was just curious because, I mean, now that I think about it, you know, I mean, it made me laugh then, but, you know, kind of reflecting back now.
No, she was all right with that.
I don't think she wanted to be treated any differently.
No, and that's why I think this little memorial that they've got going on in her office, because if she saw that, she'd go, get that out of there. Because, you know, there's a burning candle and her picture and some flowers. Mm-hmm. That's just... I'm not saying she doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying the way she was, she wouldn't have liked that. Well, I, on the other hand, would expect a huge memorial.
Oh, I know. You'd want the damn Olympic torch burning. And I want it burned for 75 years after I'm gone.
2 words. Eternal flame.
You would, too.
I want a searchlight. I want a huge gravesite. I want a great big headstone. And I want an eternal flame in a chimney.
Must hire a black lady to climb in your casket. Take me, Lord, take me. Big fruit hat.
Yeah. That's what I want, too. I want a black funeral. Black people know how to mourn the loss of the dead. Because they absolutely just lose their minds. That's what I want. Okay. I want screaming. I want compassion. I want wailing and moaning.
Jets flying over. Missing man formation. The whole
anything. A horseless rider. Or the other way around.
Yeah, riderless horse.
I was trying to figure out how that would work.
Either way, it doesn't matter to me. I just want something missing.
Okay. All right, we're taking notes.
Do not forget the eternal flame in the chimney.
Okay. We'll have that on your gravesite.
Somebody has to tend the burning trash year round.
I want it to burn, and I want boxes in there. I want people to burn trash.
Okay.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, quick question. Is Russ, if he does, is he actually supposed to dress up, or is he going to go up there in his black T-shirt with the police on there?
I'm going to wear a suit. I have a black suit.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, then.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got to get some black shoes, though.
Mm-hmm.
What do those cost?
Decent ones.
Well, what do you wear with, with black suit? Because all I got is boots or tennis shoes.
$120.
We passed that thing last night, $9.99 a pair right here on 635.
Oh, then, yeah, that new shoe place.
Yeah.
$10
You're not going to buy $10 shoes.
Why not?
Because they look like $10 shoes.
No, they don't.
People go, look at that millionaire running around in $10 shoes.
I don't have $1 million, but I will have $10 shoes.
You can get reasonably priced ones at Payless.
Yeah, Payless shoe stores. What are you making faces at?
You don't want to buy a pair of $10 Payless shoes?
Why not?
Because they look like $10 plastic Payless shoes.
Yeah, but the little the design and stuff is stamped in there really good.
Everett, he's only going to wear them one time.
Well, he might want to wear them again, and that's good because they'll probably fall apart after once. You're paying $5 a shoe, for God's sake.
That's good. Payless off the list.
And that's with markup. That's retail.
Yeah. That's not what they're worth.
That's a good.
Look at Russ. Paul Bear, yeah, he really cared about City wearing his $10 shoes.
Halfway in the funeral, his shoes just start coming apart. Walking in with bare feet. Damn it.
I didn't know kids made dress shoes. You gonna wear your tough skin suit?
I got a nice suit.
Well, get some decent shoes then.
$10 is fine.
$10 is not fine.
All right, think of it this way. All right, say you paid $120 for shoes.
Right.
How many wearings do you think you got out of those?
Oh, I wear them all the time.
Okay, so at least thousands.
Well, I don't wear them that.
Well, all right, hundreds.
Okay, sure.
All right. And you break that down, cost per wearing?
I see where you're going with
I'm going to wear these probably twice.
I know this one.
I'm spending a lot more. Yeah, this one
I'm wearing.
Right,
but if you buy a pair of nice black wingtip shoes that never go out of style, you will have a nice pair of shoes.
What do you got on? Let me see.
A pair of Bostonians.
Yeah. What do those cost?
About $120. Well, you get the new Michael Jordan tennis shoes are $150 a pair.
Did you see me wearing those either?
No, but my point is that decent shoes cost more than $10.
I'll just paint my feet black. What is it, Michelle? Michelle?
Yes. I was just wondering, you want to be remembered so splendidly when you die
Yes,
that
ma'am.
you'll not let a reporter try to give you your dues when you do something nice. What do you want to be remembered for?
I don't want to be remembered for anything. And I don't want somebody doing stories. It's just this whole radio thing of charities and news coverage. That's the only reason any disc jockey does anything is see how much news coverage they can get out of it. That just makes me nauseous. I don't care what people think afterwards. It's what I did while I was here.
Thank you, Russ.
You're welcome. And I want people crying and wailing when I die because I want to know I'm still inflicting pain. That's the reason for that.
Wear your $10 shoes. Everybody will be appalled.
Yeah. I don't want to spend $120 on shoes. What size shoes do you wear?
14s.
You do not.
Yeah, I do.
Hold that foot up.
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, I got big feet.
You can't say that. Let me see it.
You can't say that.
I have to see it now. If your feet are that big, drop your pants.
No. Anyway, we're talking about $10 shoes.
Rub on your trousers and then pull them back really tight.
Maybe later.
This is very weird.
I never knew your feet were that big. Hold your fingers up. Your fingers aren't that long.
Yeah, they're reasonably
Hold your hand
proportional.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're quite a bit bigger than yours.
Everybody's hands are bigger than mine. There. Go ahead.
No.
Think of something nasty and pull your pants back tight. Let me see.
Let's see. $10 shoes. No, that's not doing it for me. It's pretty nasty, though. Everybody's going to be looking at your feet now at the funeral.
Oh, crap.
Yep. Everybody. What's he wearing? Oh, look, $10 shoes. Look, $5 a shoe. Retail.
What is it, Chris?
Russ, why don't you just give out your shoe size and you'll have like 20 pair up there in the next hour.
9.5. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. 9.5.
Black wingtips.
9.5.
You got tiny little feet.
I think that's average for somebody that's 6 foot tall. About 160 pounds.
That's about average.
9.5. That's average. What boat are you wearing?
11.
Your feet, Everett, are bigger than Dan's?
Yeah.
What size shoes do you wear, Eddie?
12.
JD?
10.
I got the smallest feet.
Mm-hmm.
In boots I wear 9.
Everybody rub your crotch and pull your pants back tight.
Oh, I'm saving that.
Damn. What is it, Jerome?
Hey, I got a question for Everett.
Okay.
Man, I just...
Can you rub your pants tight?
Pull them back real tight.
Hey.
Yes.
Turn your radio. Hey, Jerome, tell whoever in the background, turn the radio down.
Hey, cut TV down, Daryl.
Oh, the TV. What's Daryl watching?
Weakest Link.
Oh.
Hey, I just started working for a school district, driving the school bus.
Okay.
I drive a Tardo bus. Kids on there are crazy, man. Hey.
Jerome, wipe me.
Hey, they were singing Who Let the Dogs Out, but they changed it to Who Let the Cows Out. Come on, man.
Let the damn down.
That's what they were doing, I swear to God.
As funny as this is, Jerome, I'm not seeing a legal question in here anywhere.
If I get some audio for you guys, am I going to get in trouble?
No. They got to prove where it came from.
No, that's a wonderful idea, as a matter of fact.
What kind of audio can you get for us, Jerome?
Get them singing or something?
Yes. If you can do some different songs. Is Jerome your real name?
No.
Okay, good. What's your real name so we don't use it?
Mike.
All right, Mike. You get the audio for us.
Yeah.
Shut up. He ain't on to me. Get the audio for us. Do you want anything in return?
No, man. I'm just a loyal follower.
Oh. How long you been?
You gonna hook me up with someone?
I'd probably get you something.
Just give me 5 minutes alone with JD and we'll go.
Stop. Hold on. Eddie's holding me up a note. What does it say? Do you have the Beatles?
Huh?
And mark that out so I stop reading it.
That one.
Oh, yeah, okay, that would be good. Here's what I'd like you to get. And if you need to, I'll put you on hold and Dan can give it to you so you can write it down.
Yeah.
We're back to the Russ Martin Show, and we'll be back to the Russ Martin Show. That way we can use it in and out of the commercial breaks.
I will try my best.
All right, I'm going to put you on hold, and Dan's going to give it to you exactly the way it needs to be done.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Jerome.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
What a great legal question. If I record Tardos and send it to you, will I get in trouble?
Dan, give him the phrasing, the guy on line 4. The into and the out of break verbiage. He's going to get the retarded kids to say that.
Okay.
And then, to reward them, we'll make a donation to, hold on a second. Hey, Jerome?
Yeah.
Is this a special school for these kids, or is it the regular school district?
Regular school district.
Oh, all right. Well, there's no money.
Hey, you can give it to me.
Okay, we'll give it to him. What? Nothing. Break, Eddie?
Yes, please.
All right. What is it, Ken?
Russell.
Yes, sir.
If anything were to ever happen to you, would you want the Russ Martin Show to go on? And I have another question, too. Have you made a will out yet? I was thinking maybe like Everett Newton or maybe Russ Barrett could take over the show if anything ever happened to you.
No one wants that.
What? Rich Barrett?
Yeah, or me or any. It wouldn't be the Russ Martin Show. It would not exist without you.
Will. Should I do a will?
Absolutely.
Like now?
Right this minute.
If I don't do it now and I die today, what happens?
It goes to your parents.
I'll do a will. Does it really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's all right, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
Well, I don't know who else I'm going to leave it to.
Well, but there are tax consequences involved. If you just let it naturally flow without a will, that you could potentially avoid, depending on where you want your money to go, that could be quite dire. You really need to get a will.
All I'm saying. Well,
plus, you need to make sure somebody's going to take care of Abby.
Well, I would hope that would be primary concern with somebody.
I'll take your dog if you die. I got 4. What's one more?
I want you taking my dog.
Well, only if you die. I'm not just going to come over in the middle of the night and steal it.
You'll turn her into it.
Well, everything has a downside.
All right, we're going to break here. We'll be back.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, just about 6 o'clock. Did you do a legal ID? All right. And what's the guy on line 6-1?
He wanted to ask Everett if he could use this video for profit. He accidentally videotaped somebody having sex.
Yeah. All right, hold on. Where did this happen, Joe?
I'd rather not say. In a homeowners association. Some people actually videotaped the light displays at Christmas. And I started charging people to make copies of the tape. And turns out through the windows of one of the homes, you can see the couple going at it.
Yeah.
So
what's the legality on that?
It's not illegal. They may ultimately try to sue you for damages, but there's no law that I'm aware of on point that would make that illegal because they have no expectation of privacy or...
if the windows are open?
Yeah. I mean, they're just kind of putting it out there for the world to see.
Yeah, so you were able to see this from the street?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I don't think you have a problem there.
Who are you going to sell it to?
Well, people have been paying me to make copies of it now.
Is she hot?
No, not really. It's just kind of funny because she's like the neighborhood bitch.
Yeah, you could sell it to the homeowners association. Or, that'd be black. Yeah, I guess it'd be blackmail.
Yeah, you don't.
Couldn't he offer to sell it to them?
I don't know. I'm kind of wondering what...
Is that blackmail if you go, hey, I have this tape, I could probably make a lot of money on it, but you'd probably like the original.
That's walking the line a little bit.
Is it?
But, go for it, Joe. You're already selling it anyway. What the hell?
Yeah.
Caution to the wind.
Give him a free copy.
Yeah.
She's talking about distribution of pornography and that kind of stuff.
Who is?
The lady that's on the tape.
Oh.
Well, how much are you making?
I was charging people $10, and now I've got a lot of requests for them, so...
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a dicey issue, obviously, because she's not going to be terribly pleased, and you said she was the bitch of the neighborhood. I mean, you're running a bit of a risk, I think, with regard to a civil suit. I think distribution of pornography is a bit of a stretch, but, you know, you have to ask yourself, is it worth the trouble that she might ultimately cause you, even if she doesn't prevail?
Send us a copy, we'll review it.
That's the only way we're going to know.
Yeah, send us a copy so we can look at it.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty damn funny anyway.
You know the address up here?
No, I don't.
It's in the phone book. Bye. We'll take a look at it. We'll make a judgment on it later. All right, hold on. Kathleen Harrington from TXCN sending me an email. Huh. That's pretty interesting. What? Nothing.
What'd she say?
Yeah, it's just I know a bit. Waylon Jennings died.
Oh.
I was going to say we should update our Deadpool, but now's probably not the time to do
Not a good time, no.
Let's see what he died of. Didn't he have, like, diabetes or something?
Yeah, I just got that during the last break.
Oh, do you have it?
Yeah.
Oh. Waylon Jennings, who defined the outlaw movement in country music, died after a long battle with diabetes-related health problems. He was 64.
Mm-hmm. Had 60 albums, 16 number one country hits, more than 30 years.
It says Jennings died peacefully at his home. Singer-songwriter recorded six. Yeah, you already have that. He was plagued with health problems in recent years that made it difficult for him to walk. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
His left foot was amputated. I didn't know they cut his foot off.
Yeah. They do that
recently.
That's what I asked Eddie during the break, if they'd lopped anything off.
I didn't know that they had, but I've got several friends that are diabetics that lose stuff all the time. Fingers, toes.
How come? I mean, why digits? Why extremities?
It's something to do with the blood flow, and they'll actually start to rot on your body.
Left foot was amputated in December.
No wonder it was hard to walk.
Yeah. That would get in the way of mobility.
It would. Slow it down.
Let's see. Here's an email from David Pinkston, the drummer for Ty Herndon. Condolences on Cindy Coyle. Her death on Monday. Email about somebody that's sick of Dan's Dan's pecan pie spot for Body Solutions.
Yeah.
What? There's just an email in here. Somebody's sick of your pecan pie spot.
Oh, so was I. I didn't even know it was running. And somebody told me it was still running, so I cut 2 new ones today.
Is it still in the computer, Eddie? Or is it gone? Did they erase it?
Hopefully they erased it by now.
Oh, how did it start? I don't know that I ever heard it.
Let me tell you about pecan pie. Because you were giving me so much crap about eating pecan pie, I just made a spot out of it. But what I didn't know is it's been running for 2 months. I cut 6...
Oh, I've heard that one because you said, I can go into a restaurant. And even if they don't have pecan... or
if they've got pecan pie, I can hear it calling my name. Yeah. I cut 6 spots. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, they deleted 5 and kept that one and ran it for 2 months. And this entire time, I thought they've been running, rotating 6 different ones. So...
How do you go into a restaurant now that they got pecan pie?
I can just tell.
Laura tells him.
You a big pecan pie lover?
I love pecan pie.
I love the pecan pie.
It calls my name. Of course, most barbecue places have pecan pie, so...
No one is a bigger lover of the pie of the pecan.
My wife makes a very good one, too. She can't cook very well most things, but she can bake like a son of a gun.
I am the lover. I love the pecan pie. No one loves the pie of the pecan more than me. I can tell that there is pecan pie in a house even if I've never been there before. And no one has told me that there is pecan pie there. That is how much I love it. For I am Dan, the pecan pie lover. Come to me, my sweet, and let me show you how much I love you. Yes, my circular sugary angel. You're perfectly brown. And you're not, sir, congealed. And the syrupy confection.
You don't know where I'm going with this.
Okay. Connection to my soul.
Oh, okay.
I don't need your help with this.
Okay. That just sounded weird, but go ahead.
I wasn't done.
Oh, okay. My bad. Please continue.
Your insides are like sweet plums hanging from the tree of love. They hang there like sweet little berries caught in the loving grasp of my matted butt hairs.
You had to screw it up. You just had to screw it up.
How will I have you tonight? My pumpkin pie. Pecan pie. Pecan pie. Nice one. Perhaps I will have you with the Cool Whip, extra creamy. You're my important little pecani punani.
All right, now you're getting weird.
The real cream in the extra creamy Cool Whip will drip down your warm sides like lava of love. Already adding to your sweetness. It, of course, will shorten my life. From the sticky plaque in my clogged arteries. But no matter, for tonight, we do not think of the future. I will cut you with my knife. My very sharp, hard knife. Cutting into your juicy, wet, moist place. And we'll cut to the middle. Where the angels sing of love and nuts. And that syrupy crap that they make me with. Make you with. What do you call that? Goof. What's that syrup?
Sorghum.
I don't know what it is.
Cairo.
Cairo syrup.
Cairo syrup.
There we go.
You're baked to the golden color of the sun. I will cut a slice of your rich, gooey, nut-filled delight with the Cool Whip and the extra creaminess. But now I must stop. For by the lover's watch, it is 7 o'clock. And the lover must be in bed by 10.
No.
And the lover must not partake of any food particles for 3 hours. Ere he sleeps.
Ere he sleeps?
And then the lover, Dan the pecan lover, will drink a tablespoon of the magical body solution elixir. So that he can eat more pecan pie tomorrow. For the lover has lost 60 pounds, but still needs to lose much more, for he remains very fatty. Until tomorrow, my little tart. Until tomorrow. Good night. Thank you.
It's very touching.
Ode to pecan
pie.
Got a little oogie there in the middle.
That's all right.
Ooh.
You didn't like the matted butt hairs?
Nah, that's all right. I was out on that.
Yeah.
Everything else is nuts.
Yeah. How we doing on Spot City?
We're getting close.
Go ahead, you're on the air. Hello. I think we're about due for news, too. You got your news?
Yep.
What's wrong with the phone? All right, I got it. Hello?
Hey.
Yep.
Did you just say Cindy Coyle died?
Yeah, she died Monday morning.
Really, of what?
She had cancer.
Oh, really? I've been out of town for a couple of days. Haven't heard anything about it. That's sad.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she was a hot piece of ass, right?
Yeah, she was. That's what I said Monday. It's sad when, somebody's a piece of ass dies when there's a bunch of fat women running around that deserve it instead.
Yeah, you didn't even get to eat it or anything, huh, buddy?
No.
Well, that's pretty sad, man. I overheard it, and that kind of shocked me. She was kind of young, so...
Yeah, I think she was just a little older than me.
Yeah.
Well, you're kind of old, though, but...
Nobody needs your help. Don't make me do another ode.
Please don't.
All right. Do we need a break before we do news, Eddie?
No, we're okay.
All right. You ready, John?
Yep.
6:07, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk.
Thank you, Russ. News brought to us by Quiznos. It toasted just tastes better. A judge ordered Dennis Rodman to stand trial in a $10 million lawsuit filed by a model who charges the former NBA star of drugging and raping her back in 1999. Playboy model Tina New, who's just beautiful, filed a $10 million civil suit last year against Rodman. He said he's never met the woman. In New's lawsuit, she said after she left a bar, she was kidnapped by an unknown assailant, taken to Rodman's Newport Beach house where she was forced to drink an unknown liquid, which caused her to fall asleep. New, she also claims when she awoke, Rodman ripped off her clothing and raped her, and then she went to the Newport cops 10 days later. And by then, of course, there's no physical evidence left. So
I don't understand why she'd wait 10 days. And if she was knocked out, how does she know she got raped?
She said when she woke up, he ripped her clothes off. He waited for her to wake up.
Yeah, so he knocked her out.
That's the polite thing to do.
But then waited for her to wake up to rape her.
Oh, okay.
And pull her clothes off and raped her. He says he's never even seen a woman. So, $10 million.
Sounds highly plausible to me.
Yeah.
The unknown person and unknown liquid.
And isn't it funny she waited 10 days to go be checked out?
Yeah. I waited. God. All right. Enron investors may be left holding the bag after the company's scandal, but collectors of Enron merchandise are cleaning up on eBay. Incredibly, Enron-related items are selling like hotcake on the auction websites, including domain names like EnronNews.com is now $25,000 if you'd like to buy it.
Really?
Another seller that has listed an old Enron telephone directory for $995, while others have made $115 in bids so far from the paper, the little Enron pennants with the ex-CEO Ken Lay's signature on it, plus $25 shipping, of course. Finally, small trinkets getting big bucks, such as Enron coffee mugs receiving $80 bids, and small plastic cube paperweights could sell for $113.
ENRON, isn't it?
Yes.
Hold on. I want to see if one of these is already taken.
Enron.
Damn it, somebody beat me to it. Because a lot of people aren't registering the .infos.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Enron.info is gone. Because I got a bunch of .infos.
See?
KCBS.info.
Ooh.
WTBS.info. Ooh. Of course, I had them for about 4 or 5 months, and nobody contacted me yet.
They'll come around. According to a new survey from Progressive Insurance, 78% of Americans love their cars.
And they're pecan pie.
63%.
Because I will cut you with my knife. I will cut quick. I will cut true. I will cut deep. As we connect.
There we go. 63% of us actually talk to our cars. 43%.
I talk to my pecan pie.
43% consider a car to be part of the family, and 12% say they value their cars more than anything else in their lives, including their family.
I've always spent more money on my car than whoever was dating.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I quit naming cars years back. I used to have names for them.
You did not.
Yeah, I had a car. You had a car when I was in high school.
I've never named a car.
Not even in high school. You know, you give them
you're right. In high school, it had a name.
No, you just a little nickname.
That was its
nickname for your car. You know?
No.
I remember this is my car, Billy.
Yeah. Dude, when I was a kid.
Here's my car penis extension. What were some of your car names?
I don't remember.
Yes, you did.
I really don't.
What about you, Dan?
I only had one.
What?
I had a car that would die, spit, cough, and start back up again. And a friend of mine named it Colonel Die Spit and Cough.
What about you, Ever?
I didn't say it was good.
I didn't come up with any really catchy names for my cars like Dan. I just pretty much, drove around in them.
What about you, Eddie?
No.
Meat wagon?
He names the trunk. And when asked if they had $500 extra to spend, most women said they'd buy something for their significant other, while 100% of men said they'd buy something for their car.
See, I told you.
God, that's pathetic.
100%.
It says.
There's nothing.
My car's birthday.
Progressive Insurance.
It's nothing better than getting something new for the car, even if it's just tires.
Yeah, I like to buy tires.
Because you get in, you drive around and go,
Yeah, this feels good.
I bought those new tires for that truck. Somebody actually stopped me at a stop sign and went, hey, what size are those? Makes you feel good. Then another man jealous of your tires.
Somebody looked at your tires?
Actually, a guy rolled the window down because he was driving a truck similar to mine, and he had the little wussy tires on it.
Right.
And he goes, what size are those? They're really big tires.
What size are they?
I've lost it in my mind. 287... 85 14s.
Yeah, that's what you need in Texas.
85 15s.
Oh, yeah.
But they're the on-road, off-road ones.
Yeah, and you go off the road how often?
Actually, pretty often.
Every Saturday night.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be the end of the news. Now, let's see, do I have anything else? Nah, that'll be all. That's news and information.
That's 3 good lines today, Eric.
Thank you.
News and information to us brought to us by Everett. To talk to Rocks, Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Eddie, over here on the computer, go ahead and load up the Dumbass Jeopardy Open. I'll whoop Everett's ass again.
I'm so glad that I'm the ideal to which you aspire. That whipping my ass is what you long to do in this game. It makes me feel good.
I just like to hear you whine.
Yeah.
I don't whine.
All the way through the game.
And Dan, don't you need to call your wife about something?
Check in.
It's been probably 10 minutes.
Check on wants what?
She wants to berate you for being unoriginal.
Ah, okay. Let the beration begin.
Can I speak to the poser, please?
Yes, go right ahead.
Okay. I just want to see. I don't understand what you're doing.
Okay, well then don't listen.
This is not original at all.
Hey. Ma'am.
You are.
Ma'am. Hey, bitch, your phone is cutting out. Either stop. Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
All right, then shut the hell up when I'm talking. All right, you're off the air. Until you learn to play the big people rules, you're off the air. Nobody can hear you. Try and do what? Nobody can hear you. If you'll shut up when I talk, I'll put you back on the air. Well, what's the purpose of talking to me then, if you're not going to listen?
I don't know. I'm the caller.
Maybe you get no rights as a caller. In fact, you lose some.
I lose rights as a caller?
Absolutely. Anybody stupid enough to listen to this mess is an idiot. Thank you.
Whatever.
You lose by default. Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you say so, but that's not my...
You know what? Maybe you just caught me on a day where it sounds like Howard Stern.
Dude, who are you kidding?
I'm asking you. Maybe you've listened. You probably listened one time.
I was just on your website, and it's total Howard Stern.
You probably just listened. How many times have you listened? Ma'am, answer the questions or shut up. So, how many times have you listened? Once?
3 times.
How long?
3.
3 times, and you picked that up by 3 times. Wow, aren't you astute?
Well, why don't you go ahead and just admit it?
I don't have to admit anything. If I wanted to be like Howard Stern and have my ratings drop, then I would go do that. Why don't you go?
You're not a fan of his?
I like Stern. I like Likas. I like Moby when he was on the Eagle. I liked Stevens and Pruitt. I listen to a lot of people. I listen to Ron Chapman.
He didn't open the doors for you? He didn't pass the way for you to do this type of thing?
What the hell are you talking about?
You don't emulate?
Where are you from? Where are you from?
New York.
New York.
Of course.
How long you been in Dallas?
5 years.
All right. Why don't you do some research and then you call me back?
What kind of research? Why don't you tell me what kind of research?
I don't have to do anything. I already know. Why don't you pull your head out of your New York ass and go dig around for a while? Find out what was on. Listen to me. Find out what was that. I'm talking now. Do you want to know? You want to run your mouth?
I cannot even understand you.
Who cares? I don't care if you understand me or not.
You're like...
Why don't you do some research and find out what was on in this mark? Shut up!
I would like...
You're off. You're off again. Oh, if I could reach to the phone. She's still talking. I can hear.
I know.
Tell me.
Why don't... You're going to shut up.
I'm asking.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I love this.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, what kind
Why don't you say, shut up? go back and check and see what kind of programs are on in this market before you moved here. Once you've done that, then you can call me back.
How old are you, Mr.
40. 40. Shush. Don't use that. That's my shtick. You get your own shtick. I'm 40. Shut up! 41.
See? You're just a young one.
A young what?
A young, bushy-eyed rabbit. I don't know.
A young what? If you're going to make a point, get to it. Make it.
Strategies work so much better.
You know what? If I was a Howard Stern wannabe, I would be number 10th in this market instead of number 1. Explain how a wannabe beats somebody else.
You are a wannabe. Why can't you just admit it? Why can't you just...
I'm asking, you know what? If you're going to... all right, you back off again. Now, answer the question that I just asked. Excuse me, here's the question.
What?
If you answer it, then we can talk some more. If you don't, you're gone. If I was copying somebody... shut up! If I was copying... Shush! Jesus, what it would be like to be married to you!
Tourette's?
You would be out of air in a week!
You sound like you have Tourette's.
I have what?
Tourette's syndrome. You know from the show, Tourette's syndrome.
No, Tourette's is when it just happens for no reason. You are more than enough reason.
I'm saying that you sound as if you have...
I don't care what I sound like. What was the question I was going to ask her?
I have no idea at this point.
Shut up, I'm not talking to you. What?
Number 10 and number 1.
Oh, yeah. If I was copying somebody, why would my ratings be higher?
Why?
Yes, there's your question. Work on it.
Because you have a southern twang.
He's on drugs.
Damn it. I knew one day somebody was going to discover the secret. I don't care if you've got the schlockiest content. If you put a southern twang on it, you win.
Compound these dreaded twangs.
Damn.
Dude, I don't even know if that's true.
Hey, how do they make Coca-Cola?
And I don't even know if he's in this region anymore.
Okay? Who? You don't know who's...
Stern.
Who the hell do you think's on in the mornings here?
What?
Howard Stern does mornings on this station.
Okay, well, of course, that's why you have good ratings in the evening, because you're not in direct...
That doesn't make... Sweetie, my ratings were higher in the morning. Of course, Stern wasn't here, but that's not the point.
Exactly. That is the point.
No, it's not.
She's gathered all this information together from A, looking at your website, and B, listening to the show.
She didn't even know Stern was on in the mornings here.
No, she has not a clue.
Brilliant.
Dude,
she's showing her stupidity with every word.
He's on the mornings everywhere. He's not on in the evenings at all.
Well, there's another argument that I just lost.
Got us. Oh, boy, she got us with that one.
Dude, you just got your, I don't know, your yes men behind you.
Lady, bitch. Whore, listen to me. Go check the ratings. Go check the ratings. Are you listening? Go check the ratings. You know what? You would make, seriously, you would make a lot more sense if you did some research before you just ran off at the mouth. Go dig up some stuff, do some research, and call me back, and we'll have a nice... I'm telling you what to do.
As to what you want me to research.
I've told you 4 times. Go research this market, find out what I grew up with, because I'm from here, and then you come back and tell me if I'm copying Stern, or Tom Likas, or Moby, or Stevens and Pruitt, or Ron Chapman, or Charlie and Harrigan.
Okay, so you are a poser, but it's not of Howard Stern?
It's what I grew up with. Are you just that stupid?
No.
Yes, you are.
Mouthy New York bitch. God.
I'm not a bitch.
No wonder we pay people from New York.
Gee.
No wonder New Yorkers know how to deal with tragedy. They had to deal with your ass.
That's not funny.
It is to us.
Yeah, we all laugh.
That's because they're yes men. They're paid to laugh.
No, they're not.
We're paid to laugh at bitches like you.
Yeah.
Actually, we do it for free.
Yeah, laughing at you is a free.
This is free.
All right, so now I've given you some homework. Go do that, and you call us back, and we'll have a nice little visit.
Okay, what's my name?
I don't give a...
It doesn't matter what my name is.
It doesn't matter.
Jambroni.
Is that your name?
God, no. My name is Wilhelmina.
Well, what's the Zambroni thing?
Don't you watch WWF?
No, I don't.
It doesn't surprise us that you do.
You know nothing about The Rock?
I know who The Rock is.
Can't you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Lady, you're not helping yourself out here. Then you throw that name out of the thing that shaves the ice at the hockey games. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Boney.
Can you spell what The Rock is cooking? Did she really say that?
Yeah. Seriously, you were doing a lot better before you brought in the wrestling thing. Yeah. Anyway, you have your assignment. Go check on that stuff.
I will check. But you know what?
No, there's not. No. What the end of the sentence is, you're back off the air. The end of the sentence is. You would admit. And I don't have to, lady. I don't have to do anything. And you know what? What do you? Okay. Hey. What do you care what I do? Seriously, what does it matter?
Because it pisses me off.
I don't care if it pisses you off. What do I care? I don't care about you. You don't care about me. Let's both go off and we'll both feel cheated.
So what? Cheated?
What do you care what I do?
It just pisses me off.
Okay, it pisses you off. Does everything, do TV shows and movies and everything piss you off?
No.
All right, then. That's all this is. It's a show. You know what? If you have a problem, shut up. Jesus, are you dating somebody? There's no way you could be dating somebody.
They're being fed the imitation.
Who
and
is?
Don't even know it. They're eating spam.
Jesus.
She's saying that our listeners are being fed an imitation of Stern. They don't know what Stern's really like, despite the fact he's on here in the morning and they can listen to it every morning if they want to. She's saying they're being fed an imitation, that this is a watered-down version.
All right, so people in Dallas-Fort Worth have no idea what Howard Stern does. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what it sounds like. You're being fed spam instead of what?
Filet, I don't know, tenderloin.
And they wouldn't notice the difference. Why?
Why? Because they haven't been exposed to Howard Stern.
Howard Stern is on this station in the morning. Every day.
I know, but he's the best.
He's what?
He is the best.
He came into this and had this evil.
You're going to need to step outside of the sportatorium.
Remember, like, the Antichrist?
Lady, I don't have to remember anything. I've given you your assignment. Go do it and call us back. That's the end of the conversation. Really, seriously, there's nothing else to say. You have your assignment. Go check on that stuff, and then you can call me back.
All right. My assignment...
You are done. You're done. You're done. I don't have an assignment. I don't need an assignment.
I actually get quite a few.
Now you know how women get their heads cut off. What?
I usually get 2 or 3 of those a week, and it's usually the same people over and over and over and over and over saying that you're the Howard Stern copycat, you're a Howard Stern wannabe, yada, yada, yada. And it's always the same 2 or 3 people every time.
Well, then when we drop in the ratings, then I'll say okay. You can't fake being an a-hole. You just can't.
No, you're pretty much a real one.
You can fake it for a while. Where were these people back in '87 when I was doing this crap on the Eagle at night? I didn't know who Stern was.
He was in New York.
Yeah.
Listening to steak.
And watching wrestling.
I can't believe. Is that really something you want to bring up when you're trying to prove a point?
Zamboni.
Zamboni, the smell of the rice is cooking. Smell like dead fish. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, man.
You just need to tell that woman just, if right?
All right, let's go back, say it again, and take the F word out of it.
Oh, sorry. Why the hell is she listening to if it pisses
Because that's what, it's just like the religious groups that can't stand us. It's like the people that think we're doing Stern stuff, the people that regardless, they like to be pissed off. They thrive on it. It's like having a sore on your thumb and you squeeze it just because you like the pain. That's exactly why she's listening. And I guarantee you right now, she's still listening and she's never going to shut the show off.
Right on, man. You know, I'll give you a personal remark. I think you guys should guess.
All right. Hey, did you know The Rock's got a cookbook? I seriously, I don't get it. No. This show pisses me off.
Good.
I don't like the Jeffersons.
That wheezy.
Yeah.
This whole thing about friends, all these people living together and not having sex, I don't like that.
It's pissing me off. Shows piss me off.
Check the Snake Roberts never tolerate that kind of behavior.
I don't even know what that means, but I'll let you go with it. Yeah, what?
Dan.
Russ,
what's up?
Yeah.
Man, what is the deal with that chick?
New York?
No, because not all people are from because we got a-holes in Texas.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things, like if you're mad at somebody and they're from up north, that's a perfect thing to jump on. It's an easy stab. It's like JD with black people.
Stop it.
If you're mad at them, I know the first thing you throw out.
I don't throw anything out.
Well, and you've got chick, New Yorker, and wrestling fan all rolled into one.
I don't even think it's still Russ.
Hey, Russ.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. Man, I've been listening to you since, like you said, 87 on the Eagle.
Right.
And the bitch is just crazy.
No, I know. But it's funny.
Well,
I had somebody to argue with for a while.
I mean, the whole cheesy TV show that you had for a while, it was all right, but the hairdo.
Mm-hmm.
But,
yeah.
I just wanted to give you a little...
Okay, that's enough sucking up, thank you. All right, what was
a civil emergency message has been issued for Dallas and Tarrant County.
All right, somebody print that, because that's normally an Amber Alert. Dan, do you get the printout in your studio?
Normally, but I don't have anything coming through.
Eddie, anything print out back there?
No. I'm supposed to bring up the EAS on the main board.
All right, well, let's just do that now and see what happens.
Okay.
This one?
Yeah.
All right, now what?
Bring it fader, push message waiting in the EAS.
All right, press it. Here comes an urgent message. One moment. I'm sorry if Howard Stern does this, too. Civil emergency.
Still waiting.
Hope it's nothing urgent.
As we spring into action.
Mm-hmm. You mashed the button yet?
Yes.
I don't hear anything. Well, that ain't it. All right, disregard the civil emergency.
We'll just let this one slide by.
Return to your homes.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
I don't know. Hold on a second. I didn't think. Carolyn, you in here? Oh. Never mind.
It was in the kitchen.
I guess I could have turned around. So we get the alert.
Uh-huh.
And then a few minutes later, we get the cancellation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back to back.
Yeah. Because the second one came in, I went, well, they certainly would be sending the same alert out.
No.
And they go, this is a cancellation. I was not happy. Well, we don't have time for Jeopardy now, Dan.
I'm sorry.
Get rid of the goobs on the phone.
Okay.
We'll do it Friday. Cool. You're back on Friday, right?
Yeah, I'll be here.
I'll whoop your ass then.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Unless he has a relapse because he chickens out.
Oh, Dan, go call your wife. Tell her something about your fingers and maybe another boring long story about everything.
You were doing so good today. Don't ruin it.
I'm not ruining it.
Ah, you're ruining it. Eddie, ask some questions. We'll play a quick round. This will be a quick stumper.
Yeah. We'll see.
All right. Go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Have you reviewed the questions beforehand?
No.
Or the answers?
Eddie.
No.
Thank you.
All right. I believe Eddie. I don't trust you.
Okay, it has to do with the 70s, not television specifically or movies or anything. This is the 70s.
Gotcha.
We'll play till we run out of time, and then we'll resume on Friday.
Okay.
As I stomp your ass.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, let's see. Let's play.
Big man score.
Got it.
Are you guys not playing?
Anybody can play. I
okay.
Specifically wrote
these are 70s.
Yeah, but it's just like it's playing against two idiot savants, man.
It's the 70s.
Don't stand a chance.
It's the 70s. You guys were around in the 70s.
I was there, yes, but
it's not like
I didn't retain much.
It's not like being camped out, in front of the TV set, like obviously Everett and I did.
Yes. Yeah. Very sad, misspent youth. This has become really quite a sticking point for you, hasn't it?
What's that?
Well, just these Jeopardy games.
No, it's just something to kill time.
Okay. But you just seem to be very much
invested. And you're the one that seems to get really upset, Everett. Nobody else gets upset but you.
I'm not upset. I'm ready to play. I'm just merely making an observation.
Uh-huh.
Once again, as people compare this show to Howard Stern.
Robin.
Shut up, Robin. Go ahead, Eddie.
This is what happens when a lame-ass president goes up against a fanatical Muslim. What is the Iranian hostage crisis?
Not the 70s.
That was in the 70s? Jimmy Carter.
No, that was the tail end of it. That's right, because they released him when Reagan was elected. Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead.
Credit.
This scandal now allows every stupid politician to use the word gate at the end of every... Russ, go.
Are you going to challenge that ever?
No, go right ahead.
What is Watergate?
Correct. This supposedly happened back in 1972, but no one can really prove it because we can't go back to...
Russ,
go.
What is going to the moon? What is Apollo 12?
No, it was Apollo 7. It was the last moon landing.
Oh.
Any of them would have worked.
Wait a minute.
What?
Any of them would have worked?
Well,
what is going to the moon? That was what he was going at.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, why didn't you just pick 67 or 8 when we went?
Because that was 67 or 8.
Oh, that's right. Okay, my mistake. All right. Never mind.
The U.S. celebrated this in the mid-70s. Russ, go.
What is a bicentennial minute?
Correct.
Wait a minute.
Not the event. I like the minutes.
Uh-huh.
What was it, CBS?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
The answer was bicentennial minute?
What is a bicentennial? I just threw in minute as a bonus.
That's a bonus.
Challenge?
No, that wouldn't be good.
Go ahead, Eddie.
This type of clothing at one point got so big that a person's feet could not be seen.
Dan,
go.
What are bell bottoms?
Correct. This movie made people afraid to go in the water.
Russ, go. What is Jaws?
Correct. This item informed other people of a person's true feeling. Ever go.
What's a mood ring?
Correct.
Bastard.
He
was quick.
I loved mood rings.
Those were cool.
Didn't those come back last year or year before?
Years ago, and the bell bottoms and hip huggers are all back.
I'd like to find. Do they make new hip huggers for guys or bell bottoms? Not the hip huggers. That's too baggy.
Not for gay guys.
You got to go shop in the teen stores.
I'd love to have some bell bottoms. Not the hip huggers.
Look good with those $10 shoes you're going to get.
And they're making them bigger than ever.
Are they? I've seen teenage girls with them.
They're clown-like. They've gotten so big, it's ridiculous.
Well, they had them pretty big when I was in junior high because they were so big they would cover up, whoever had them on, they would cover up their feet. So you couldn't even see them. They called those elephant ears.
Now they're so big, they're so big that you could fit an entire family of 4. When the kids walk, the pants shoot forward and then swing back. And it's just from the knees down.
Drag the floor in.
Yeah, that's the way they get tattered. Yeah. Go ahead, Eddie.
He was considered history's greatest monster, but started off as a simple peanut farmer. Everett, go.
Jimmy Carter.
Correct.
How was he a monster?
It was just kind of a joke thing.
I don't get it.
He didn't actually ever do anything. He never accomplished anything other than sending us into tailspin as far as the... What do you call it? Economy. The economy goes.
Oh, well, now it's funny.
Yeah, that's a monster.
Well, we just witnessed a lovely moment. Eddie just lost his mic from Everett. Go ahead. We got to run all these before Lycus?
No, that is during Lycus. That's Lycus' first break.
Oh, good. All right, go ahead.
Music that inspired a form of dancing, which unfortunately... Russ, go.
What is the hustle?
Incorrect.
JD.
I already said Everett.
Everett's next.
What is disco?
Correct. Made John Travolta famous. A last-minute personnel replacement forced NASA to scrap this mission halfway through because he couldn't be trusted to keep the moon hoax a secret. Big movie.
Everett, go. What is Capricorn 1?
Incorrect. JD, go.
Apollo 13.
Correct. This movie made Trans Am's and Burt Reynolds famous. Russ, go.
What is Smokey and the Bandit?
Correct. These brothers had an obvious drug problem when they came up with some of the most popular children's shows of the 70s.
Russ,
go.
It was Sid and Marty Krofft.
Correct. America's first nuclear power plant accident. Russ, go.
But it's 3 Mile Island.
Correct. Forced to resign in order to...
Russ.
Everett, go.
Who is Nixon?
Correct. He probably wished he was hanging on Superman's cape when his plane crashed.
Russ,
Russ, go.
It was Jim Croce.
Correct.
Oh, you can't tug on Superman's cape.
Very nice.
That was excellent. No, it really was.
I was half a second behind him.
Say that again.
No, it really was.
Go ahead.
It's amazing that a man who actually lived such a large part of his adult life in the 70s could actually have the retention to recall something.
I worked at an oldie station for 2 or 3 years.
Oh, okay. No,
Jim Croce, 1973.
I'm giving you a compliment.
No, that's not right.
Bad Leroy Brown is the only Jim Croce reference I could possibly come up with. He died far before my time.
Yeah, a lot of good songs.
He had it coming. Go ahead.
First movie of a trilogy that is really short. Everett, go.
What is Star Wars?
Correct. This cable movie company started. Russ, go.
What is Turner?
Incorrect. Started and let people watch what they want in the privacy of their own homes.
Everett,
go.
What is HBO?
Correct. He was black and a bad mother. Watch your mouth.
Russ,
go.
It was Shaft.
Correct. Clint Eastwood turned this character into a career. I didn't see who.
Go ahead, Dan.
No, you were first.
No,
you clearly said
it was
Russ.
Dirty Harry.
Correct.
If I heard it before I said it, you were first.
They went on a drug-induced killing spree and called themselves a family.
Russ,
go.
We're the Manson's
family.
Manson family singers.
Wait a minute. When did that happen?
Huh? I don't know. It was on the 70s trivia page.
Okay, I thought it
was 69.
Yeah, that's in the 60s.
It might have been the trial.
Then don't give it to me. I answered in the wrong decade.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say it.
And then went on trial in the 70s.
Everett,
go.
Go ahead. Obviously, we're going to hit like late because I don't feel like stopping. Go ahead.
When political correctness didn't rule our lives, he made us laugh at his own prejudice on television. Russ, go.
It was Archie Bunker.
Correct.
One of the greatest sitcoms of all time.
This hit the road in 1971, but really exploded after 1973.
Dan,
go.
What is the Pinto?
Correct.
Damn.
That was a good one.
Hit the road and exploded.
Comedy about...
we had a guy that worked at Wendy's, Paul St. Clair, had a Pinto.
Mm-hmm.
Put headers on it. Actually, I think a header, because it only 4 cylinders, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so only got that on it. He was the big man on Buckner Boulevard in Pleasant Grove.
Oh, sure.
Little hot rod Pinto running up and down the street.
They've got web pages dedicated to hot rod Pintos. These guys collect them, paint them, rebuild them, and race them.
He thought that car just had the most power. Then when it had a header on it. And at the time, I was driving like a 75 Ford F-150.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He goes, "You want to race?" I went, "How about if we do this? We'll strap a chain to your bumper and mine. We'll see who gets dragged around the parking lot."
Racing head-to-head with Mavericks.
Yeah. Mavericks rock. Go ahead, what?
Movie that is a comedy about a white bigot that turns black and has to... Russ, go.
What is a Watermelon Man?
Correct.
Damn. Jeffrey Cambridge or something like that was a black guy.
Never even heard of it.
Back at a bus.
Yeah. You never saw that?
Never saw that.
Yeah. It was a really bad job at the beginning of the movie because he's obviously black, but they made him look white. Nice little suit and slicked his hair back and just really bad makeup. You can tell it's a black guy dressed up, painted white. And then something happened. What happened?
I think he just wakes up that way.
It was like a genetic thing? Yeah, he woke up one day and he was black.
They're like making him move out of his neighborhood and to the ghetto and stuff like that.
Was that a remake of Black Like Me, the book? Was that based on
Black Like Me was made into a movie as well.
Oh, okay.
We don't know.
Okay.
That was a drama.
Graphic horror movie that started as genre of slasher flicks. Everett, go.
What is the Amityville Horror?
Incorrect.
Russ, Dan.
Russ, go.
What is Halloween?
Incorrect.
Dan.
What is Friday the 13th?
Incorrect.
Russ. I'm going, JD. I'm out.
What is Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Correct. Oh! This one was filmed in Texas, but I never got that far.
Oh well, hell.
Yeah, that is a relevant part of the question.
People went nuts over this non-abusable pet.
Russ.
Everett, go.
What is a pet rock?
Correct. How most people learn the way a bill becomes a law. Everett, go.
What is grammar rock?
Incorrect. Russ, go.
What is Schoolhouse Rock?
Correct.
Well, it's a sacred stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But why would it be on Grammar Rock?
Yeah, it would be on Grammar.
Dan, is the only thing you have to add just little jibes at me. I mean, really.
Well, that's usually your takes on me.
Well, but you got it coming.
Go ahead, Eddie.
Before dying of a flesh-eating virus, he made the puppets on Sesame Street.
Eddie.
JD, go.
Did you just say Eddie?
No, I said JD.
Oh, okay.
Who is Jim Henson?
Correct. He let an American Indian accept his best actor.
I don't even know what you asked. What's the answer, JD?
This is the actor that starred as Patton.
Incorrect. Oh. He let an American Indian accept his best actor Oscar.
Russ.
The Ader. Rusco.
The Ader?
That was a joke.
Oh, who is George C. Scott?
No.
George S. Patton? George C. Patton.
That's the whole question.
Brando.
Wait,
I'm tired.
See? It's not as much fun as it looks when I'm doing, is it? Go ahead.
I thought George C. Scott did that.
What? He just didn't show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Brando let some Indian chick go up and take it for him.
And then he ate her. I got it.
I figured that'd be a dead giveaway since he weighs about 800 pounds.
You're wrong.
Obviously.
Go ahead.
His claim to fame was his own beer. Rusco.
Who was Billy Carter.
Correct. His brother was president. He stretched around corners for days and forced people to buy more efficient cars. Rusco.
What are gas rationing lines?
Correct. She was famous for bashing people with her purse on Laugh. Everett, go.
Who is Ruth Buzzy.
Correct. People would drop this homemade drug to enhance their music listening abilities.
Everett, go.
I don't know. That sounds like an Eddie question, actually.
Ask it again.
People would drop this homemade drug to enhance their... JD, go.
What is LSD?
Correct. These clothes taught parents how to color coordinate their children. Rusco.
What are Garanimals?
Correct.
Garanimals.
They're still around.
He made a career out of playing a queerish uncle and being the center square.
Everett,
go.
Who is Paul Lynn?
Correct. This fish was sad that he wasn't good enough to be butchered and shoved into a circus. Rusco.
Can you say anything, Everett?
No.
Who is Charlie the Tuna?
Correct.
How many we got left?
4.
Okay.
We are so late.
Damn it.
Tired of being overshadowed by his big brother, he was shot 6 times in a hotel kitchen while running for president. Rusco.
Who is Robert Kennedy?
Correct.
That happened in the 60s.
I think it did.
It was on the 70s webpage.
Well, I can't help what they do on their website.
I'm sorry. That's where I'm getting most of these from.
All right.
They made millions of compilation records and sold them on DVD. Everett, go.
Who's K-Tel?
Correct. Palestinians stopped the Olympic Games in this city. Everett, go.
What is Munich?
Correct.
Sorry, I knew you knew.
Thank you.
A little hit on the buzzer.
This tennis pro made it big. Rusco.
Damn it. Who is Bobby Riggs?
Incorrect. Close. In a battle of the sexes.
Everett,
Everett, go.
Who's Billie Jean King?
Correct.
Could have lied and give me credit for that one.
Oh.
All right, what's the score, Danny?
Dan has 2. I have 4. Everett has 13. You ended up with 19.
All right, that's all right. We're not done. We'll finish Friday.
That's fine. Maybe we can pick a decade that I actually lived in for a while.
How old are you?
28.
How old are you?
I don't know. It's time for Lycus.
Strangle him until he tells me. How old are you?
I'm 36.
You lived in the 70s.
Yeah, but I was
younger.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell him, Dan.
Then we'll do the 80s on Friday.
Okay, 80s.
All right. Dan, go ahead and do the plugs. It doesn't matter. Okay. It's like being pregnant. Just keep screwing.
To learn more about the Russ Martin Show, to email anyone on the show to get in the studio audience, or to get on the show's weekly email list, simply go to russmartin.com. To visit the bedroom at J.D. Ryan, go to johndavidryan.com. Visit Eddie's Oddly Twisted website at eddieBoyd.com. To reach me, producer of the Russ Martin Show, visit flipflopjesus.com. To email us during the show, and only during the show, use the Russ Martin Show at hotmail.com. To contact Everett Newton at his law office, call him at 214-823-LAWS or go to DallasAttorney.com. Limousine service for the Russ Martin Show provided by 360 Limo, the choice for people who are going places. 1-800-360-LIMO or on the web at 360limo.com. For information about the rest of the station, go to KYNG.com.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you. Bye.
All right, I did that. Man, screw it. 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 I did that. Massacre 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 it.